up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's happening?
How y'all
It's React
doing?
and Draw. The return of the living legend, Sean,
The living legend.
right? Here in New York City, they're going to put a statue of you up there.
Am I gonna replace the statue of the black lady they had in Times Square? No?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
even
not.
know if that person's still up.
Maybe they should rotate them. You know,
No facts. I don't know. Like,
you got to cycle them out a little while. What about like more like famous black women they could have? Nell Carter from Give Me a Break. You know what I'm saying? That was a good show.
throwback.
Back in the day.
Brina gonna be like, who? So Brina,
Women who paved the way. You know what I mean?
who else paved the way? I don't know. Vanity. I don't know. I don't know.
Vanity, yes, Vanity from No Time to Die with John Stamos. You ever see that movie?
I have not actually.
It had like John Stamos's dad was like a secret agent James Bond type who gets killed, right? So then he has to like find out what happened to him, and he gets on adventures, and Vanity is like his lady or whatever he meets. And then he has to fight like Gene Simmons from Kiss. It is the weirdest movie.
What? What?
It
Okay.
is weird. Okay.
What if we go watch the trailer?
in the teen spy genre, it's took a lot of bizarre turns. Let's just put it that
Interesting.
way. That's your arcane, esoteric B movie knowledge delivered right here on React and Draw. Okay.
This is quite possibly the only YouTube channel to mention that on the live stream.
Probably, especially from people fitting this demographic right here,
Right.
to brown ninjas. We're supposed to know things like that. We're supposed to only talk about hip hop, and you don't stop.
I mean, are we supposed to talk about modern hip hop? I don't know. It's kind of.
I guess so. All the babies, the baby, little baby.
I don't know. These new people sus.
Cry baby, Huggies. I don't know these rappers. I don't
Little
know these
Huggies.
names. Little Huggies, Pampers Cruisers. Is this the new name of a rapper? DJ Pampers Cruisers. You big kid now. That's the name of the album. I'm a big kid now.
Don't give them ideas.
Just say just a grown ass man wearing a diaper with the paper clip in the back. Baby Huey type ish.
I mean, if they identify,
I guess so. If they identify as a baby, then going with your best self.
Oh man. Bree said, seriously, who? Don't worry about it. It's okay. We just old. You know what I mean? I was watching old action scenes last night. No reason. Wish I could play them here, but you know. I could probably play them if I don't monetize the stream.
True.
Just do that one day and just like play nonsense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just.
Yeah, it's true. We should just go off and
like pure nonsense.
Do it for the culture.
Like, yo, y'all remember this? And then just like start playing that. Yo, you know what I was trying to rewatch again? Like clips of that last Matrix movie. I'm like, yo, this the comments are so funny. Comments is mad funny, bro.
Well, that's the thing about modern movie making is that they forgot how to make movies, and I don't know why. I think that we're just running out of quality people in all departments of filmmaking. Like the cinematography is off.
Right.
I think they're hiring people from television, and a lot of people who just know how to make cool angles, you know, are gone.
So it's like
you notice, like a lot of movies are filmed like very flatly, like this, like straight on.
Yes.
You know, person in the center. It's almost like they're making a movie to train the AI model to make the movie.
That is an interesting conspiracy theory.
I don't know. I got a lot of theories. Like they have to work around the limitations of digital.
Hold on.
So it's hard to film like dark looking movies with like sophisticated lighting back like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Is that why that
So now,
Mortal Kombat 2 trailer looked like that?
yeah, they have to like lightly bright everything so everything can be like green screen ready, CG ready, digital IMAX ready. Like I think that it doesn't capture dark well, or they have to film dark
Oh,
scenes in a different way, you know.
right. By the way, y'all, on topic, I saw them trailers coming out. Like, I was going to do a reaction to the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, and something told me not to. And then they had that Wu-Tang remix with the Mobb Deep lyrics on top of it, and I don't know if that was gonna get dinged, but I was just so like I don't know. The video would have just been me trashing the heck out of it. Like it was not gonna get any positivity out of me.
Probably
So
not. I
no,
mean, well, I know Sean has a big thing about music. He, it's like I don't know what they call it. There's
man,
actually
listen,
a medical condition for this,
there
and I
is. Then
forget what
I
it's.
have the what is the medical condition?
It's like certain sounds irritate people, like, but it's more like if there's like I don't know nails on a chalkboard or someone chewing with their mouth open or something. These sounds that like I don't know send people into like a tailspin spiral or something. I don't know what the medical term is. I just saw it on the internet one time and I remembered that was a
Hmm,
thing.
maybe I have that.
So when you hear like hip hop in like too many music, too many movie trailers, you flip. Like, is that what's going on?
Okay, so to be clear, right? Like, there's a game coming out, right? Called Den of Thieves. Or is it called Den of Thieves? Den of something.
Gerard Butler did a
No,
Thieves
no,
the
not
game.
Den of Thieves. I'm bugging.
They mocapped Ice
No, no,
Cube
no, no,
son
no, no.
and
Sorry, my bad, my bad. I'm tired, y'all. Then, what is it called? What is the game? Anyway,
Den
the
of
point
Thieves.
Den of Wolves, excuse me. Anyway,
Okay.
it's like a heist game. It's like what it kind of looks like what Fair Games should have looked like. Anyway, in the trailer, they have like I guess I don't know what the genre is called, but it's like it has like somebody like throwing bars on the song, but it's like a heavy bass filled drum and bass song.
Mhm.
I feel like that fit the trailer. Like I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But like I don't know when they try to. What I hate is the modernized hip hop on my trailer in a movie that it doesn't belong in. Like Gladiator 2. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You know what? Let me not
They had
start this
hip hop for
topic.
Gladiator too.
Yes. Am I booking? Did they not have a hip hop Gladiator 2 trailer? Did I make this up? I could have sworn they did.
Probably did.
Somebody go
They
confirm
probably
this for me because I
did.
don't want to play it on the
Why
stream.
they do it? Because Denzel was in it. They gotta
I
have
don't know,
hip
man.
hop
I
because the
wanted to
brothers are in the
throw a
movie.
can at the screen. I'm like, stop it. Please
I
stop.
saw Gladiator 2. It was really bad. Like, holy crap. Like, I was like, yo, then Gladiator 1 win an Oscar. I was like, this is like what they wrote this they wrote this script on like a paper towel or something. Like this was pretty bad.
I can't, bro. See, look. No, 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 no. El Monster said, yes, they did. I knew it. Right. Oh. I can't. See, these are the things
Period. It
that
just takes you out, you know?
I'm a very weird individual. Like, the things that I should be crashing out at, like, I don't, but the things that people don't expect is the things I'll crash out at. Like right now, I should be crashing out about this collective shot, which we're gonna get into soon. And I'm just like,
I mean,
oh,
it's okay. Yes, the
yeah,
collector ship.
yeah. That's interesting news. But like, I don't like my entertainment being like messed with in a creative way. Like it bothers my brain. If I expect something and then you give me the opposite in spite, like it's like why I keep complaining about the Blade thing. Like with Kevin Feige talking about like, oh, we didn't want to just make a Blade movie where he's killing vampires in modern day. What do you mean? That's exactly what we wanted. I don't know.
I don't know. We've hit like peak defying expectations. Like we've hit the peak of studios not giving you what you want, giving you the inverse of what you want. You've hit the epitome of I'm not going to give you what you want, I'm going to give you what you need, quote unquote,
I don't
need.
need the Wu-Tang Mobb Deep remix in my Mortal Kombat 2 lit up like it was like Batman and Robin by Joel Schumacher with the heavy CGI. I didn't need that at all. And the only thing that I can say about that trailer is it didn't feature Cole Young. And Bree says you're gonna see MK2 just to annoy Sean. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be annoyed because I watched the trailer and my girl looks at me talking about like, oh, so we gonna see this? Yeah, we gonna watch this. I'm like, no. And I was like, if because she know I'm annoyed about the movie. So expect the Mortal Kombat 2 review, okay? And whenever it comes out, I will be here to give you all of my disdain.
That's right.
Or maybe it'll knock my socks off. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. And Sean and I being urbanites, maybe we need a break. Even us, we need a break from the streets. Okay, so I don't need hip hop infused in everything. I can listen to other things, please.
My brain hurts. Anyway, hold on. You said I side with your girlfriend. Do not side with her. This is not good things. Mom bitch said I'll go with your girl, Sean. Yeah, y'all two could go. Matter of fact, y'all two could go watch Mortal Kombat 2, okay? Mortal Kombat. That movie was good for 7 minutes. And then it just ended.
It's either that or you'd rather watch that than The Materialist, right? With Pedro Pascal. Like you're trying to watch some romantic dramas.
No. I ain't trying to watch nothing. By the way, I did not see Fantastic Four and I didn't see Superman. I saw neither. And Pedro Pascal's getting smoked this week, okay? Like he's getting smoked.
It's getting bad.
My man's getting torched up. in an unprecedented level, like you know what it is because he's all touchy feely. Hold on, let me read the rest of these comments before. Oh, by the way, I have this on my screen because I just saw this before we got on stream, and I said Aztec Batman Clash of the Empires. We doing this today? Okay. Hold on, what we got here? Say hello, boys. What's up, Mom Bear? Monster says there's too many YouTube editors in Hollywood. They making the movie.
Well, that's exactly, but this is what I've been saying for a long time. Like back in the day, they used to have like music videos, and at least that would be the testing ground for future directors. And at least they had like a little narrative. You get to edit to music cues. You had to actually have a good song or know what a good song is that would make for a good video, things like that. But now people are learning cinematography from TikTok reels, ads for perfumes and the interwebs and TikTok. I don't know, just like film it in camera brightly and you're good. That's all they got, Bro. They don't even pan the camera around. When somebody's walking into a room, they don't pan the camera like around even for simple scenes. They don't like move it here to nothing.
No tricks. We ain't got no kind of David Fincher cinematography, no kind of like Christopher Nolan joint going on. Nothing.
Right. And that's why the people who are still making movies like Christopher Nolan and Tarantino, they're like these rarefied like people in the sky who are like, I am now the best by default. Therefore, I will give you a movie once every 7 years. And you will treat it like gold. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is now. Because now we're stuck with the slop.
I didn't go see anything. It's like Superman is out, and I'm just like, okay. Like I don't even feel like going to I don't know. Maybe I'll think it's okay. Maybe I won't. But it's like the agency that I have to go see this thing is like zero, bro. Like I don't care. I'm not care. Like I don't care. Like I can't get.
Also, I feel like it's a big investment to be in the learning about these universes, because it's not just one movie. It's just like part 1 of 17. And then like they already have Supergirl lined up.
Bro, they're gonna make a Jimmy Olsen show.
Jimmy Olsen show.
For this? Son, stop. Maybe that was. Did I read that? I thought I read that from a reputable place. I'm gonna go double check, so I don't want to misreport. But I was
Mr. Terrific show.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific show. Whatever, man. Look.
I guess I gotta make something.
Clarence
Content
Price.
gods must
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
eat. No, that's it.
Yeah. What we got going on here? Clarence Price says the directors ain't taking their proper Colombian tables. Yeah, I don't know. That's maybe they're losing their touch. Mumbear said so. No hip hopera. Man, listen, hip hop has its place, and it's not in Mortal Kombat and it's not in Gladiator. That's all I know. Bree said I was interested
Hip
in
hopera.
Fantastic Four, but the movie doesn't even matter because they are retconning everything. So who cares? No, but it's okay because you got like mad movies before they retcon. Yo, Kevin, retcon it today. Retcon it today, talking about what Secret Wars. After Secret Wars, we're going to retcon reboot the entire MCU. No, you need to do it today. You need to do it today. Nobody wants to see these current batch of characters. Do it today, bro. Recast everybody. But
I will say that he did have an interview that was revealing.
What he
That
said?
he talked about Blade. He talked about what you just said, like the retconning. He talked about Kang, and he felt like even before Kang was like exited out, he felt that Kang was not gonna be the guy, like the main villain. Like he felt like something was off with Kang. Like he wasn't hitting right with the vibe of what they wanted to do. Like they wanted a Thanos too, and I think they felt Kang wasn't it.
Something was off with Kang, all right.
Yeah, although I didn't see that, until they booted him out for his legal problems.
Right.
They seem to like him a lot.
Oh yeah.
Cheers to that.
Clarence Price says, I mean, the only positive on Mortal Kombat 2 movie is they're killing Cole Young, aka the mistake from. Are they? Are they getting rid of Cole? The great grandson of Scorpion? Are they getting rid of Cole? Would they dare? All right, Lewis. Oh, and everyone's talking. It's funny because like everyone's talking about Jade, like because it's that girl from Intergalactic. It's like, oh, why is Jade bald? And I'm like, yo, fam, I got bigger problems than Jade in this movie. Cole Young exists, okay? Like, some Jade.
Cole Young in the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer was even featured. Like he might have been like in the background in one little scene.
2 clips.
Lit.
I think. One or 2 clips. Okay. They're
definitely trying to suppress the Cole Young factor. The CY factor is being repressed because they know we don't want to see. I don't even know what that is. Like it's a self-insert from the screenwriter. I don't know why the main character isn't Liu Kang and it's some new character like Cole Young. But this is more of what Hollywood's doing, man. They just give you what they're gonna do, and you just got to take it.
70 plus characters they could have chose from. Excuse me. I would have seen Rain as the main character. Okay, I see some freaking Cole Young. Could have made Reptile. Like I watched like the Mortal Kombat 1, the game. I watched like the Reptile arc. They actually gave him a pretty good storyline.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, yo, you could have made him anybody. Cole Young.
I heard they're gonna do the same thing with Resident Evil. They're gonna make another Resident Evil movie.
No!
And the director's already saying, I'm not gonna do the game. I'm not gonna like make it like the game. I'm gonna make it like the spirit of the game or something like that. You have to look it up. I just saw that the other day. You may see that? I thought you've been all over that. Player.
Oh, this stream is about the wrong thing. They're worried about some collective show. They doing an
Google it, bro.
Cancel the movie.
You gotta Bing that.
Oh no!
You gotta Yahoo that knowledge.
Oh, hold on.
You is behind.
What the? Sorry, I didn't know this would be a crash out stream for me. Resident Evil movie?
Crash out before we even got to the topic, bro.
I didn't even get to the real topic. Give me a second. Let's look for this. Let's put it up on the screen.
We're gonna get to it. In the meantime, let's see the chat. It says they're Brina says they're remaking, sequeling 3 movies this year. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Freakier Friday, and The Devil Still Wears Prada. That's true. And I think I Know What You Did Last Summer. They said it wasn't that great, right? It was not good.
Wait, which movie?
Oh, okay. Here you go. Oh, this is the story here. I
This
know you
is.
did. I'm talking about I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
first of all, I Know What You Did Last Summer wasn't like the greatest slasher. It was okay. It was good for what it was. Like we had Scream, and then we needed something in between Scream and Scream 2 or something. So we had I Know What You Did Last Summer. So it fit that. But I don't know. I think anything from the 90s is probably a classic compared to now. Anyway, so yes, so this what's the article? This is it, the Resident Evil?
I don't know. It says Zach Krager
Yes.
says
I hate
Resident Evil reboots will be honoring the games. I think the movie is going to rip. All right, hold on.
right.
Zach Krager is teasing his new vision for Resident Evil and why he wanted to reboot the franchise. He said reboot the franchise like there was a franchise in the first place. What are we talking about? Like the joint was like I don't even know what timeline the joint was. Alice doing random stuff like that. Okay, whatever. The film adaptation of the Capcom video game is set to star Austin Abrams. In a new interview, Krager revealed why he wanted to tell this story. Because I love the games, Krager told Comic Book. I played all the games. I played Resident Evil 4 100 times. I'm obsessed with it. And so I just wanted to tell a story that feels like it's honoring the experience you get when you play the games. He continued, I haven't seen the movies. That's just not my thing. But the games are my thing. That's just a playground that I love. I think the movie is going to rip.
Oh, excuse me. Maybe I had some alternate facts.
Well, hold on. Let's see. There's a moment that comes in every moment of every Resident Evil game where you find yourself standing still in the mouth of a dark passageway. One shot and the gun is left, he said. You know that something terrible is waiting for you in the darkness, that awful moment where you have to will yourself. That's something that every Resident Evil game has perfected and has kept me and a million players returning to the series for decades. Kreger added that the film will be built in the spirit of the games and follows one central protagonist from point A to B as they descend deeper into hell. This one is kind of vague, I guess.
Hold on, G. I think I might have the real article.
Oh boy.
Apparently, he did an article with Games Radar.
Mm-hmm.
So type in. Is this it here? Let's see.
Mom Bear said they showed my Jax though. You mean Jax with the Tyrannosaurus Rex baby metal arms? That Jax? I don't.
Yeah, dude. Like his arm got blown off or whatever,
My man was
and
like,
then they
you know what
put
I'm saying?
little windmills on his stubs that grew into giant metal arms. Like I'm like, bro, why can't they just like have it like they did? Whatever, they gave him like cybernetic surgery.
Yeah.
And gave him like metal arms. I mean, aren't they inventing robots right now? Isn't like Elon Musk trying to invent some robot to be a waiter or something? I saw that the other day.
Wait, Bree, what about Airbud? Wait, what happened?
Anyway, I found the article I sent to you.
Oh, sorry. Clarence said, "Listen, chat, Hollywood." Wait, Clarence, you can't just come in here with that. Wait, what's going on? Said, "Listen, chat, Hollywood is remaking Airbud." I
They
feel like
are,
we
they
are
are.
reaching the bottom of the barrel. Why are we doing a remake? Who wants to see a reboot of Airbud? B?
People love dogs, man. They love dogs more than they love their own
I
children.
can't. I can't.
Oh man.
All right, sorry. What am I typing in? What happened?
I sent it to you
All
in the
right.
thing. I don't know. Oh man, dogs doing basketball, huh? By the way, for people who are young, Air Bud was about a golden retriever, I believe, that joined the NBA or something, or played basketball. I never saw it. I just remember the commercials. So the golden retriever has like a jersey. They play the jock jams. Are you ready for this? And then like he does like, you know, he sort of like bounces it with his nose. I don't know how the physics of this Air Bud lore works.
Mama bear said Air Bud, but it would be a black dog instead of golden retriever. Now facts. I got race swap that dog.
It's gonna be some dude smoking weed in the sky. Air Bud, get it?
So this says here, no matter what I do, people are going to come for me online. What do you mean? The new director of the Resident Evil movie explained why he's not trying to be completely obedient to the games. Yo, listen here. Listen, Zach. Cancel your movie, B. Go work on
now. Zach Krager is the director of this movie called Weapons that's getting a lot of buzz right now. So they're trying to,
okay,
say he's like up and coming tour de force filmmaker right now. We shall see. But that statement right there, I don't know. Not good.
Maybe they could add a character called Cole Young. You know what I'm saying? When Cole passes away in Mortal Kombat, he could like transfer over cross platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just bursts into other films. Because we can't have it be like the video game.
Nah,
that's too simple. You can't have Leon Kennedy or any of those people. Like, you just gotta have characters you made up.
All right, let me see.
Albert Wesker, Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield, and some dude named I don't know, Jeffrey Jenkins. He's a new character. He's a handyman. He's trying to make ends meet.
All right, so,
he's kind of, he's a relatable guy,
right?
That you can. That's your entry point to, or else you wouldn't understand the Resident Evil universe without him. He has a kid that hates him. He has a wife that's tired of his lazy self. He's 2 payments down on his Chime app, payday loan. And then the zombies show up, right?
Right.
Anyway.
Hold on, I'm just trying to skim this. Zach Krager, the filmmaker behind the new Resident Evil movie, is keen to let the fans of the franchise know ahead of time that his adaptation won't be completely obedient to the lore of the games. While the filmmaker doesn't specify how or how much his take differs from the source material in the new issue of SFX magazine, which features Alien Earth on the cover that hits newsstand. Okay, yeah, blah blah blah. Krager, who's best known for his homing twisty horror hit Barbarian, explains, "I am a gigantic Resident Evil fan. I played all of them, or played them all rather. I don't know how many times I've looped Resident Evil 4 again and again. I just love it. I'm definitely not trying to be completely obedient to the lore of the games." Okay, I will say there's a big difference between you're not going to be obedient to the story of the games, because I know you're going to have to take some liberties in stories probably, and not obedient to the lore of the games. I think that's more of a dangerous statement, because then it's like, you need the lore. What are you going to do? Just change it? Like, yeah. We ain't doing the T virus. We're going to do the V virus or something like, whatever. I'm trying to tell a story that just feels like it's that just feels authentic to the experience you get when you play the games. I don't think I'm breaking any major rules, but I also recognize that no matter what I do, people are going to come for me online. Why does he have to say all this? Like, like preemptively. Make your trailer, bro, and then like we'll judge it then.
Feel like you got a headache right now reading this.
Uh-huh.
It's like you got a headache reading this.
Yo,
like,
fam,
get
like,
your head on your head like you're
I can't.
about to lose your mind.
This is terrible.
Not even on camera. He's like slumping down. He's about to collapse.
I know I'm gonna be happy with the movie, and hopefully other people will.
he'll be happy.
Oh, you're gonna be happy. Alright.
As long as he's happy.
Word? Alright, cool. But I don't since it's not even begun filming yet, little is known about Kreger's big screen Resi outing, which he co-wrote with Shay Hatton.
Oh, Shay Hatton, the guy who wrote those Rebel Moon movies.
Alright, I'm done. I can't read anymore. That's it.
That's Sean's favorite. He's trying to do fan art to expand the lore.
Yeah, for Rebel Moon. I ain't even watched Rebel Moon, so. What are you even doing?
Anyway,
man, look, let me get on topic. This is this
the
stream in itself. I could talk about this for like.
I don't know, that's your clip. Anyway, final thoughts on Resident Evil.
I don't want to preemptively just put negative energy out into the air, but my man said he was not going to follow the lore. He didn't say he was going to follow the story. He said he wasn't going to follow lore. So that to me just sounds like he going to throw out like rules of the Resident Evil universe, which, I mean, man, whatever.
I guess nowadays you got to read the room. Like, fans don't want to hear any of that stuff. Even if you're not going to do it for some reason, like the studio, they don't want, this character or that character, or they want some dude having superpowers because Superman came out last week, and they want to change the lore. Just gaslight the audience and make money. And it leads to what opening weekend, right? That's what James Gunn does, right? He made a political film, and then when they asked him on the red carpet, he was like, "Nah, what are you talking about?"
I don't know, but I was watching, like I was telling Dan, I was watching that a review of Fantastic Four by what's his name, Jeremy Johns.
Yeah,
and he was saying like people were talking about the movie, saying like, oh, like Sue Storm's gonna be the leader, and then he said he watched the movie and it was like, no, that didn't even happen. It was like, why are these like producers coming on social media and just starting up firestorms? Just let the movie come out. It's like they wanted a clickbait, or I'm like, I don't know why you do that. First of all, Fantastic Four don't need clickbait, or Pedro Pascal is already. Well, I don't think normies are going to care about Pedro Pascal. I don't know, being a touchy feely with his coworkers, but whatever. Anyway.
All right, now Sean's gonna have to walk me through this because this is the story, his topic.
Well,
break it on down.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this. I'm late to the party. It's been developing for probably like what, a good 2 weeks or something. But there is a company. I don't know if you want to call them consultation company or something, but it's an Australian company called Collective Shout, and apparently they're pulling some strings for credit card companies to monitor what gets sold specifically on video game platforms that they deem to, excessive or too sexual or too, not safe for work. And apparently they've gone ahead and I think at least pulled a couple of games down on another platform that wasn't Steam, that I just found out about, because this thing is literally developing in real time. So it's kind of hard to even report on it. So I might have trouble even reporting this to y'all because so many things are happening. Okay, Madam Savvy, who you guys may know, in matter of fact, I probably should link her video to this in the description after the video is finished, because she has the most in-depth information on it, and she's been going back and forth with Creative Shout on
Collective Shout.
Creative Shout, excuse me, Collective Shout. Sorry.
Shout. Let it all out.
Right. So now there's also some disinformation. Like there's a game. I forgot the specific name of the game, but it is an SCP game. Which, if you guys are not familiar with SCP, it's basically a collection of fictional horror stories that are written by Anybody could be written by anybody, and they're all published on one site. And the linking thread is that there's a government organization called SCP that keeps these supernatural events contained. So it can't be copyrighted because it belongs to like the community. But apparently they were gonna make a game on it and to release on Steam. They already have a couple of games, and one of the games won't release. And the theory is that Collective Shout is stopping the game. And the rumor is because of one of the SCP monsters is apparently nude. But the problem with that is this nude monster in question is a freaking doll and has no discernible uh like it looks like a peanut. Okay, like there's no what can you say, there's no lower half or upper half. It just looks like a doll. No, we don't know if Collective Shout is responsible for that. I will say to the credit though, this is my personal opinion, there are some specific indie titles that come out that are disgusting, that without this group should probably not be put up on places like Steam. I forgot the name of the one, but it was about essay of women apparently, and I'm like, yeah,
Be bad.
yeah, y'all
Very
go,
bad.
go take, yeah,
Highly bad.
yeah, get that one up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Not good.
But the problem comes when they overextend their reach, because apparently this company went after Detroit's Become Human, and for the life of me, I cannot understand why they try to say it was about abuse. I know I played the whole game, by the way, on Twitch. Bree was proud. No. Sorry, I did not play it on Twitch. I played the game from the same company, Heavy Rain. Sorry, misspoke. Um, but I definitely played Detroit Become Human, and there was nothing crazy in it. Also, they tried to, as per this article that I'm just gonna read through here real quick, they try to get rid of Grand Theft Auto 5. I guess saying that it promotes. I don't like. Well, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 promotes all kinds of. I mean, it's called Grand Theft Auto. It's about criminals.
Sure.
Like I
Sure.
don't.
Yeah.
It's violence. It's not. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't call it. It's not. It's definitely not. Corn. Excuse me. I'm just gonna sift through this article real quick. Says Collective Shout claims responsibility for Steam game removals previously targeted Grand Theft Auto 5. Hold on, before I go through this article, let me see what anybody else saying. Mom Bear said there's an SCP game. Mom Bear, there are several SCP games actually. Obviously, all indie games because you can't. Yeah, no. It's like, oh, you're talking about SCP. Yeah, it's on the Creative Commons. Huh. Clarence says the level of boom and bust for Grand Theft Auto 6 has reached nuclear levels. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about with Creative Shot in the mix. Like when GTA 6 hits.
Collective.
I keep messing that up. Sorry. Bree said the point isn't about the content of the games. It's about the credit card making decisions or someone else's site on someone else's site. If Steam has a problem with those games, Steam needs to remove them because it's their decision, not the company. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, let's go through it. Let's skim through this real quick. Last week, Steam revealed that it may start removing games that violate rules put forward by third parties, such as banks and internet service providers. Around the same time, it was spotted that some adult games were removed from Steam, marking a huge change in practice for a storefront that typically allows all kinds of controversial material on its platform. Collective Shout, a so-called can we say that word on YouTube?
I don't know. I can't.
A so-called woman group that is anti-corn, corn on the cob, with a founder who is anti. I don't even know what words you can say on here. Anyway, y'all can say
Hey, you chose this topic. He's dancing about the buzzwords.
Yeah, exactly.
Like live wire.
Ooh,
the minefield. Oh no.
claimed responsibility for this change on Steam and the removal of games. In a statement, it revealed that it had put pressure on payment
Oh,
processors to tell Steam to remove games containing uh st- I don't know if y'all can see that. Containing abuse. I'll just say that. Let's see. Steam appears to be working through its games and slowly delisting titles tagged with SA, as the statement reads. On Monday, we counted almost 500 games tagged. Today, there are 81. We want to see them all gone. Oh, that was their statement. Okay. The claim is that almost 500 games have been removed from Steam. Oh, wow. Now, see, I would need a list of these games to find out what was removed. Because I mean,
oh, I
maybe.
saw,
Oh, you looked that up, right?
it pretty bad.
Okay,
you
I will take your word for that.
know, it ain't like it ain't like I don't know. You saw like some I don't know some character in a hazy shower scene
Right.
where you saw nothing. It's not like that. It's like straight up like I'm not even I. It's like I don't know the first 20 minutes of a Law and Order episode, like except it's simulator. It's like
What is
stuff
the?
that you would call Elliot Stabler to investigate
Okay, all right,
the
gotcha.
game, except you're not playing as Elliot Stabler investigating a game. You're actually like,
The guy, the person.
yeah, yes. If they made a game based off of the 10 minutes that take place before the episode starts, that's what the game would be like.
I just got to give it like a disclaimer here, like, oh, not a disclaimer, just my own thoughts. Like, yo, what is the mental state of people that actually like, yo, let me go program this? Like, are y'all good? Are you okay? Like,
That's why this is a interesting story because it really does get on the topic of censorship because people could say like, well, it's bad that they're censoring, but the games that they would censor would certainly have a lot of people who scream, degenerate this, and we need to bring the Lord back over here, and they can't endorse those games that were banned. You know,
all right. Well,
I mean, they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they would as some kind of like free speech absolutist thing,
mm,
but it certainly would contradict what they say on other platforms about other games. Like they would complain about Baldur's Gate and say that that shouldn't have been in the game, or Kingdom Come Deliverance. But the games that were banned by Collector Shout were like 400 times worse than that.
right.
If
So,
you want to say it's bad, and I'm not saying it's worse or better, I don't care, but I'm saying like if they had the energy for that, they would have the energy for this. So it really is pressing people to have like, how free speech absolutist are you
right,
for real? And what should be the limits of that? I guess the limit is the free market. It's just a private market. Like whatever you want to do, as long as it doesn't cross the line of illegality,
right.
then you're
Asmongold
good.
actually said that.
And that's that I guess is typically the model. But I guess nowadays with the internet and social media, and every company has their own opinion on what should be banned, having like this ideal is just gonna, it's just, I don't know if America is ready for having like, it's conversation. It's just easier to just ban stuff apparently.
Right.
It's just not, it's not my vibe to ban things. But I don't know. We'll see.
Now,
I know that's vague as hell, but
yeah. It's
but
funny you
it's
mentioned
just like,
Baldur's Gate 3 because Mom Bear mentioned it, which I guess they would say that's about consent. You consent with the beer. I don't.
consent with a bear. You believe it?
Well, the bear was a transformation. I listen. I don't know what excuse they're trying. Yo, by the way, just so y'all know, like I'm not getting on anybody's case for like playing Baldur's Gate 3. I heard it was actually a great game. I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 3. Like I'm not. Yeah, y'all can have fun with that one. I'm good. So we're heading into Demolition Man's world. Yo, we were just watching clips of Demolition Man yesterday. Movie's fun. Yo, everybody go watch Demolition Man, by the way. Like, movie's fun. Y'all missing out. Bree, if you haven't seen that one, put it on your list.
I mean, censorship is a slippery slope, like they'll ban like an obviously like, I don't know, bad thing. And then when they run out of those, they just end up censoring everything else. But, we'll see. I mean, I can get you the list. I don't know if you...
Nah, I mean, if the list is that crazy, I'm not gonna read that on stream. We gonna take.
It's basically like they're like simulators for things that Ice-T would arrest you for in an episode of Law and Order.
Okay.
SVU, Special Victims Unit, basically.
All right. If it's Special Victims Unit, I mean, listen. I'm gonna say this. If I was a business owner and I owned a platform that divvied out games, I personally wouldn't like approve every game to be online. Like I could.
Well, I mean, everybody owns their own platform, and then they decide what they want. Now, I guess they could be a platform for that.
Yeah.
But then they'd have to have it all set up with like a credit card company that wants to make the transactions with that. They'd have to be like completely, what's the word for it? Anti-fragile, where it's like you're going to have a risky payment processor. You're going to have your own website. You're going to have your own server. You're going to have your own country. I don't know, whatever it takes so that, I don't know, no one could penetrate it. And then your only protection is like, I don't know, the Constitution of the United States.
Right.
And if you're not willing to do that, then it's like, you got to play within the normal rules of society. And that's the way it is. I'm just saying that's what's happening right now. And no one's doing anything to stop it or contradict it except report on it on the internet. That's it.
Guess so.
People waiting on like the president to say something. There need to be an internet bill of rights so we know what the rules are of the internet. He's too busy, bro. He ain't doing that. No one's doing that. Democrats, Republicans. This was bandied about like maybe in 2017. Need to talk about things like that. But it seems like the rules of the internet are like just going on its own pace.
I mean,
they can shut you down at a moment's notice.
I would say this:
for what reason they want.
If it was Steam doing it themselves, I'd have less of a problem because it's their platform. Like they have the right to run their platform the way they see fit. But like some outside source coming and say, "Yo, you should do this," and I'm like, "Yo, son, what are we doing?" I'm not talking. By the way, I'm not talking about those games that rightfully got out of there. I'm talking about stuff like this, like GTA 5 and like Detroit Become Human. Like, what are we doing? By the way, these games did not get taken off. Is that they were targeting them? I just want to make that clear.
Well, it sounds like to me, I don't know. I mean, I'm reading this in real time. I mean, I saw that article, another article. I didn't see this one, and it's like they are basically calling up the companies and saying, hey, you can't work with Steam with these games. So it's just like sort of snitching on them.
Right.
They're reporting on them. And the companies on their books, they have now had guidelines saying you can't have these these extreme corn games.
Sorry, excuse me. I also want to point out one thing. This is Australia, y'all. Okay, like they banned the Silent Hill game because because in one of the scenes, I remember, I think it was like Silent Hill Homecoming. Game was lame, by the way, but I think in one of the scenes, like you're tied up to a chair, and like if you fail the QTE, like you'll like get drilled through, like and I think based on, I might be wrong, but I knew they had a problem with it somewhere somehow. I don't know if like it got pulled off the shelves or if it was edited or something. So, let's just, yeah. In 2018, it shared a petition that called for stores to stop selling Detroit Become Human in Australia for depicting child abuse, even though it condemns the act and has the player fight the abuser. Family violence is a big issue in this country. It is not something that should ever be considered entertainment, the petition reads. Shame on Sony for allowing the release of such filth. I call on Australia to take a stand and ban it from sales on our shores. I haven't played Detroit Become Human in a minute. But whatever this was, I think I'm vaguely remembering it too. It was not crazy. Like, first of all, every story has like plot points that you need to solve from horrible people. Like, I don't understand. Detroit Become Human definitely wasn't going to show it on screen, and your job was to stop it. So it's not like these simulators. Previously the Previously the group campaigned against GTA 5 for allowing players to kill female NPCs. In the petition, they cited an instance of a player purposely killing a sex worker. I mean, that could happen in every GTA game, so yeah. So I'm just skimming this because I guess that was the end of the article, right? So obviously they did not get to ban these two games.
Right, but those would be a big get if they did. Like if they got those,
Yeah.
those would be that would be a big deal.
Yes. Now I want to say, let me get this off the screen for a second because I know people are wondering about the title of this video, which says the hypocrisy, and the problem is, collective shouts went and like double down. Hold on, where's my double down on an opinion that is antithetical to their mission statement. I don't know if I still hold on, give me a second. But anyway, you could read the comments, I guess, while I get this together.
All right. So it says, Brina says people are always okay with overreach when it benefits them. These are the same arguments certain people had during the 2010s and now are saying grape and slip and slide and wondering if MFs could say it's like this is what it is, but it's like, look, they created these councils and stuff, and the moderators and the AI and algo, and no one is doing anything about it. Like, there's no congressman that said, all right, we're gonna get rid of this. You have more freedom of speech on network television than you do on the internet sometimes, because you would have to actually complain to a physical person at the what do you call it, the Federal Communications Bureau,
right?
And like I remember the NYPD Blue back in the day, they had like an episode where I don't know, like they just showed a bare butt of a woman on TV or something, and it was like crazy, and they had to warn people about it, and then they aired and no one cared, and then there was some violent thing on TV. Maybe a few people called up the government to complain about it, and then they didn't do anything about it, or they gave them a fine or something, but they still aired it, and they got good enough rate. And there was like a momentum to like a movement to not censor stuff on TV. You know, you actually have to talk to somebody. Now it's just like, you know, AI'd. Anyone can report it. They make it so easy to report now. Like you just hit the button and you're done.
Right.
You know how to get something canceled on TV, bro? You have to make a physical phone call, bro. You got to mail a letter. I guess you can also go on the internet now and just like go on the Twitter of the agency and just complain about it there. But it's not as easy as like, I'm going to report it on the exact video. That's like insta censorship. Anyway, Brina says, I'm of opinion that the people and the owners should make those types of decisions. I'm very against censorship at the creative space, as long as it's not including real people. then I would consider that some type of harassment. You know,
Hold on. I gotta pull up a point here.
well, it's tough because I guess I don't know what a solution would be. Make everybody happy. You would just have like the more extreme games be on a server, or like you hit a button and it would say like Steam Extreme or something, and then all the games will be on there. Is that what they want? Like, and if they were sold then, and do they have like a correlation of those games actually correlated to like real world violence? Like maybe there's a study for that, and they would have to show it. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how what's the solution to make people happy. It's like,
I mean, if we want to talk about real world violence, I mean, we had Carnival Cruise that just banned hip hop because it was tired of, I don't know, ratchet fights on their thing.
but things that, I guess like music and like words and books and stuff, it's like the imagination. I guess like when it comes to visual entertainment, they always have the ban hammer for it.
Well,
And
I would say realistically, regardless of like me being a creator, I think like some entertainment does make people susceptible. However, if we're trying to ban something like Detroit Become Human or even like GTA 5, where there's an actual narrative that has a direction and a point, I'm like, what are you even talking about that? What am I going to be urged to do in Detroit Become Human? To become a cop and save people? That's the narrative. But like, what are we even doing? Anyway, so this group is under fire right now. They're getting washed up, especially by Madam Savvy. All right, they're getting destroyed because
why?
they. You know what? I was gonna show the tweets, but I gotta say the age old thing because I actually believe this. Also because they're getting washed. Do not go, whatever I read right now, do not go bother these individuals from any side of the aisle of this debate. You know, no harassment, no crazy DMs because that's only gonna, one, it's not nice, it's not moral, and two, it's only gonna hurt the situation. So, Creative Shout had a worker. I'm talking about like on top of their bio, like, and in fact, not only did they work for it, Creative Shout like actually reposted it. So somebody unearthed some tweets from a Creative Shout, Creative Shout, I keep saying collective. Somebody unearthed some tweets by a Collective Shout worker defending the movie that was on Netflix and I believe is no longer on there, Cuties. I know y'all probably remember that. I did not see this movie. I saw a clip that somebody posted, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then if nobody knows what that movie is basically a movie depicting children
Mm.
that entering like I guess like these dance contests. And the problem is all the dances are all explicit.
Like provocative dancing.
It's very disturbing, at, at least from the clip I saw. So I was like, so yo, I'm good, I'm checked out. So the movie markets itself as a cautionary tale on what could happen in these industries. And Collective Shout work employee decided that they were going to defend the movie. And what happened? I don't know why they came. They came back to double down a couple of days ago, saying gamers are dredging up our support for the Netflix film Cuties in an attempt to paint us as pro exploitation. As usual, they've missed the point or ignored it on purpose. For those who didn't get past the headline, here's what we actually said. And they go back to Cuties depicts the girls the sexualization, but doesn't promote it. It holds a mirror up to the culture that grooms girls to believe their value is on how they appear. That's the same culture behind the games, ads, music, videos we spent 15 years calling out. And they go on and they go on why. Says the same people attacking us now are defending games that literally allowed players to simulate you know what, and that makes sense.
Actually, I don't know what do you mean?
SA and child
Okay.
abuse. Law and
Now
order.
is it real abuse, or is it like whatever happened to Detroit Human or something when they kidnapped the?
Well, I think so what they're doing is a broad. What they're doing is a broad brush by saying like that one game that or I guess multiple indie titles that allow you to simulate. They're just saying like, oh, the only reason you guys are mad is because you want those games back, and this is the same kind of, that's what Cuties was trying to like warn against. I'm like, ma'am, you're ignoring the fact that you try to paint that same brush over games that do not exploit anything or simulate anything like Detroit Become Human. That's what people were upset about. No, I don't think the vast majority of people are trying to defend the simulation games, okay? But they're trying to like wrap it all in so they can like,
That's the thing. When it's all wrapped in, then you can't like separate. You know.
this film made people uncomfortable. Good.
And,
If you think the solution is to ban a film that made you squirm, but you'll go to war and fight over your SA game, you missed the point entirely. Yes, part of Cuties raised concern. As there's so many people tied to this. Um, a, a few minutes of inappropriate, ethical, problematic filming buried the broader urgent message. We don't ignore those issues, but we also don't let them distract from the film's truth. Okay, riddle me this: Batman. Did not Detroit Become Human do the same thing, except with fictional people? It's a matter of fact, it didn't even do the same thing because it wasn't even to the same extremity. But anyway, it goes on and on. But I'm going to bring up the obvious point that I'm sure you in the chat are bringing up, and y'all know what I'm going to say already. Um, Collective shout. The cautionary tale was about the sexualization of minors, and they used real minors in the film to prove the point by sexualizing them on screen. Imagine making a film about drugs and you tell the actor, "Yo, can you do some real drugs to make it authentic?" What?
yeah, we're gonna have the OD scene right now, so I'm gonna mix up this speedball with this. I'm gonna go chase the dragon under vein right now. Make it look realistic. We're gonna like what?
But I'm going to at least as Corden this
It's like they have like some movie like I don't know, some movie says you got to get off drugs or something, and they start loading up the syringe with the H, and then like you're like, it isn't gonna look good on camera. It's like what?
is like we need authenticity. What are
Yo,
we
homie
talking about right
die.
now?
Yo, homie die. He gonna get the Oscar.
Yo, big ups to him, you know what I'm saying? But he went out for his own role.
It's like you're basically saying that they can't make this movie, Cuties. They can't make it without actually exploiting the kids for real. Like it's just like it's like you can't have it. Can you make a movie like that without exploiting it? Yeah, but I guess it had to be a scene like the kid comes to her, inside the room, and then the mom is there and says, "Mom, this guy at school, he's recruiting a bunch of kids like me to be dancers and gave me the outfit." And then like she pulls the outfit out of her book bag and it's some goofy provocative thing, and the mom's like, "Oh hell no," and then makes a call, and then jump cut Elias Stabler and Ice-T are drawing guns down on on these dance moms and recruiters and creepazoids and stuff, and then they take them to trial, and then it's executive producer Dick Wolf, and that's it. And you'd be like, okay, we address the issue without hurting the youth.
I mean,
but if you're actually having the kids, you know what I'm saying, doing the bad dance and all this, then you actually did it, bro. Like you
did the thing that you said. Now,
right, like with that actual human being, it's like not AI. And even if it was, you were doing AI creep stuff, which they're complaining about that when they banned the games on Steam, right? Allegedly, right?
Yeah. The game. Now, here's the point that now people are obviously making this point in their arguments to collective shout back and forth. There's one thing that I'm not gonna say I'm the only person that knows this information, because you can find it on Wikipedia. They're them trying to say, oh, it's a cautionary tale. And people are saying like, yo, they use real kids. Okay, yes. Here's the even bigger problem. They auditioned 700 children for the role. So,
and the funny part is, it's like when you do when you do an audition, and he said 700 kids, right? That means like not all of them got the role.
Right.
And what was the criteria for getting the role?
I don't know. Like,
you ain't like doing the dances right. You're not doing them, the dances fast enough. You're not, running up on stage and, doing stuff that, make the FBI open up the heater on you, like the type behavior. If you endorse this behavior, like what's the criteria for them to get the role? And and they got a bunch of audition tapes. And did they like delete these audition tapes? Is it sitting on someone's hard drive right now? These are the practical questions. I think like I've heard some people make these arguments about this movie, right? It's still on Netflix, by the way. So it's like it's not about the message of the movie, whatever. It's the way they made the movie. It's like people understand this when it comes to like factory farming or whatever. Like, you made this chicken sandwich by hooking up the chicken to some weird contraption and tortured him for like 19 hours. Like they somehow are able to understand that.
Right.
But when it comes to making, some creep film, then they can't understand it. It's like, oh, you got to have him in the outfit and doing the J-Lo dance. You have to, in order to make the movie, in order to expose that it's bad, you have to do. And then it's like, no, but you did the bad thing, to do that. So you were bad as well. Like, right? Does that make sense? Am I tripping?
No.
Am I drinking too much Diet Pepsis? And the aspartame is rotting my brain. Is that what's going on?
Oh, wait, hold on. They explain it here. Oh my gosh. This is the Wikipedia. I'm not even pulling up anything on screen because I don't know.
It seems to me strange that they wouldn't know about this situation, because they seem to, like, when they were on Steam banning games that have to do with I don't know, I can only describe it as families enjoying each other's company, and they're not playing Monopoly. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So when they see a game like that on Steam, they're like, it gotta go. But if it's a Netflix film, then it's 2 thumbs up, Siskel and Ebert.
Somehow. The movie was, so having the real life people,
right, an actor,
was dope to them.
Like there's child actors, right, doing children's shows. Like That's So Raven, when you back in the day or something, like you were, that it's like, she's in school or whatever. And learning math and get a psychic attack or something. This is like regular kids entertainment, right? Or something, but not or like oh no, I'm sorry. How about a better example, like a rated R movie, right?
Okay.
Where like a kid's in danger and all this, like you don't really hit them, or you don't really like, and you could simulate somebody getting hit and they're not really hit,
Right.
But like that movie Ransom with Mel Gibson or something, where they kidnap the kid. It's like the kid's not, the kid's not really
Yeah, the
kidnapped.
kid's not really kidnapped. Like it's
He's
all
just in a
simulated.
room and
But you
he
cannot
says,
unsimulate exploitation.
right.
You
So this is like that's an interesting debate, Sean. I mean, you brought it up. I didn't know a lot about this article except for like, the half-ass research I did last night, but where I saw the list of the ban-hammered games that were on Steam.
right.
And it's like I don't know, it's like they're simulating whatever's on the hub in video game form. I don't know what kind of controller you need to play these games.
I don't want to know.
But I assume the main controller is in your pants. You should take a break between use, okay? It ain't like the NES Advantage, right? Like, take it easy. Take it easy on yourself.
Just wrangling themselves to a video game.
Just roughing it up and put.
Oh, like realistically though, who are them games for? Like,
I don't know. It's for dudes that trying to, I don't know, put their own I don't know, they're trying to experience something new. Maybe they're getting tired of like, these Mario Brothers games and stuff.
maybe they're
like,
trying to do joint like Demolition Man. They're trying to, simulate their experience. Alfredo just came in on the wrong moment. I said, "Oh my gosh, this is happening on itch.io too." Now, I don't know much about itch.io. I do have an article here for it though. So apparently they're banning a ton of games on there. Neo J is here. What's up, man? But hold on, to wrap up the point on I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, how can you sit there and look us in the face and say you want to ban Detroit Become Human and then tell me that it was okay for a movie to audition 700 minors to prove a point about exploitation?
Well, Sean, that's why you're not an expert on banning things. You just leave it up to the experts, okay? Like, you're just not qualified, okay? You need to go to school.
Oh, so
You need to take a course on Udemy
oh,
on how to be a proper censor right now. You need to go take the 6-week master class, right? Maybe you're not up to the wild wild west of the internet when it comes to censorship. And that's what censorship leads you. It's just like you don't know what you're censoring at some point. You just know you have to censor something and it all gets jumbled in the head, and then they catch you in a contradiction and now you got to defend it because on the internet you can't apologize for anything.
right.
And I mean, and on the internet, maybe you can't apologize for anything because they would just take your apology and run it down like, I don't know, the football field, the internet, waving it in front of everybody. Like, I got the apology, I got the apology. I mean, I don't really know. That's why everyone is 10 toes down for like whether they do something bad or good. I don't know. People need an internal clock of what's bad or good, and I think they're losing it once they start looking to like influencers and stuff. They just need logic, like just bare logic. Like, it took 700 auditioners to like make this anti-exploitation film. You exploited them to make an exploitation film. I mean, it don't get much clearer than that.
So, okay, so just in case anybody was curious, I'm just going to read this part of the Wikipedia here. Casting for the film took nearly 6 months. Approximately 650 girls will audition for the main character, Amy. Ultimately, 11-year-old, I'm not even going to repeat the actress name, was chosen. Principal photography took place in several locations around France over a period of 3 months. I guess this is the director. I can't even pronounce the name. Sorry. Created a climate of trust between the young actors and herself during the film. She stated, "While working on the film, I explained to them everything I was doing and the research I had done before I wrote the story. I was also lucky that these girls' parents were also activists. Oh. So we were all on the same side. At their age, they've seen this kind of dance. I be any child with a telephone can find images on social media these days." She also stated that a child psychologist was on staff during the film.
What to make sure that once they traumatize them, they can calm down and not call the police on the production. Is that what the child psychologist is for? Like that psychologist should have shut down the film. If anything, like that would be the move, right?
The child, yeah, I guess the child psychologist was supposed to make everything better.
They make it like it's a movie like Magic Mike or something, like or like
With
like
adults,
Hustlers,
right?
like Hustlers with J Lo or something, where it's like, dang, I'm working, I'm twerking, and this sucks. I need to go get me a real gig, like being a real dancer on Broadway or something. It ain't like that kind of movie. You can't make that movie like a kid, okay?
The part that really fries my brain, which I'm deaf. The part that fries my brain. Do you remember the image that they used for the poster? If if it's supposed to warn against exploitation, how's your poster exploiting the kids? I don't know. I'm kind of speechless, to be
Like
honest.
I get the ambition of people who don't want to apologize to the internet, but you don't got to make an apology if you're allergic to that for some reason. I don't even know why, but you need to have like another person for this group just come and say, "Hey, I don't know what the last person said, but this is the official statement of the group. Like, we do not endorse the production of this movie, The End, or something," and say some big words you cribbed from Chat GPT and call it a day, right? How about that? Then they can go on and you know have their big crusade on the interwebs after that if they so choose. And I don't. We'll have to find out what the end result of that will be. I'm just so black pill at this point, bro. Like,
Yeah, I almost thought, like, I almost jokingly thought about like, I don't know, like making a black pill channel where I just be like, like I just be like, yo, y'all want to press? Come on through. I'm, you know what I'm saying. Um,
because everything's like a minefield and a web. It's like you can't express what you want to say on the internet. You can't make, it's either you making a game where like I don't know, like the family unit is playing a game of Twister without the rug or something, like, and then there's a game about that, and then if you defend censorship, you defending that, even though that might not be your personal vibe, but now you got to defend that versus getting rid of game like Detroit Human and Grand Theft Auto, which are like regular games, and now you got people talking about the movie Cuties
that is
is, and they're trying to say it's all good. Well, it ain't all good, and this conversation has got people, I get wrapped up in a knot somewhere,
right.
and that's about as black pill as it gets. I don't know. Unless the chat has something to say about this, maybe they can help me out and try to unspool what they feel is right.
Right.
Because it's so annoying. I think the solution is that people should just make art and fight to have the art seen and try to make something with meaning if they can. And hopefully, if you're making something that's real, like I played Detroit Human and it was a good game.
Yeah.
Detroit Beyond Human, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Become Human.
Become Human. Yeah.
Become Human. Detroit Become Human. And it was a good game with a good story.
It was excellent.
Better than most motion pictures.
Yeah.
It was the best thing that Jesse Williams has been in his entire life. Okay. So, whatever, man. Like, stop. Don't pick on that. Leave that alone. Leave it alone.
That's what. So when this whole thing popped off, that's where my brain like ultimately checked out, especially when they started defending, because they just thought they already defended it in the past, and then they doubled down with like a a a series of posts from this employee, and then Collective Shout kept retweeting every tweet that she had defending it, and I'm like, yo, we can't do this. We can't do this. I mean, they could do it. They did it. I'm just like, y'all can't have an argument that you want to knock some stuff off or you want to banish some stuff, some which deservingly like I don't want to see on the market personally, and stuff where I'm like, no, this has an actual like cautionary tale, fictional cautionary tale that does not show craziness. For you to go defend a movie that actually exploits and shows craziness,
Yeah,
like
I don't know. It might be a yeah. They call it a misstep. I don't know, but they seem to be doubling. They seem to be doubling down on this misstep. So I can't really say it's a misstep. It seems to be very intentional. Like,
hold on, say wait, they could, yes, they retweeted it. They retweeted every defense of the movie from the employee tweeted it, and then they retweeted it on their page. And matter of fact, they went private for like a couple hours during today, and then they just like unprivated it again. And I'm like, yo, you can't have this crusade and do this. I'm sorry.
well, the energy, yeah, the energy is all over the place. It's like they're mad at like these games that have 3D assets and stuff more than they are about the actual like human beings.
I think first of all, I remember reading about this 650 to 700 kids, and so when they started defending it, that immediately popped back into my brain, and I was just like, there's no way you was trying to ban Detroit, Become Human, and look me in my face and tell me I'm gonna defend this movie. Like, there's no way. Oh, you're missing the point. No, the point
Maybe
is
they had the equity at stake in the movie. Maybe they were like one of the silent producers in this movie, trying to ruin their bag.
and I'm sure if like one of them was like here right now, they would say, you're not getting the point. I understood your point. You think it's a cautionary tale. The problem is they exploit to actually show the exploitation. And as Dan said earlier, you can actually have that story without showing any of that crap of real little people that can't consent.
Right.
It ain't, like you said, it ain't Magic Mike. Okay, it's not. It's not Showgirls. All right, like this is not.
Yeah, like these are grown people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that are on screen right now in those movies. They can consent.
My brain. Mamba said I was wondering how that. Yeah. And I know a lot of people are talking about. They're rightfully talking about the censorship aspect of it, and I agree. Like they're doing the most, but I just think it's the craziest defense. It's you're on one side doing this and the other side defending that is insane as a company. Collective Shot, like that's insane. I'm sorry, like. And I'm not. They try to make a claim saying like, "Oh, people out here calling us PDFs and blah blah blah." I'm like, listen, I will not make the claim to call them that because I don't know if they go and do that in their time. I'm not making that claim. That's defamation. I will say though, y'all defending it is insane.
I think they're just not making the connection, the logical connection of the film. You know,
Right. Not making the connection.
like there's been exploitative films with like like the movie Larry Clark Kids and things like that, where they're depicting them as like teenagers and they're running around, doing stuff that kids should not do. But the actors themselves are in their 20s. They're like not kids.
Right.
For real.
Right.
And that is pushing the envelope. This is pushing the envelope even beyond that, where it's like they're actual kids
11.
doing stuff. And it's like we're really testing. So it's like I don't know about that. That's not good. Not right. Not logical. It's like, and it's like if you thought about it more than the actual like intent of the film, we'd be done with this. It'd be like, oh, like the light bulb will go off, like, bing. Like, okay.
Neo J said if you thought that was bad, that Facebook post before the movie came out was worse. I think I remember that. Like, it's bad. Like, and the funny part is, like, it's talking about, it's like, yo, the poster was crazy. It, if this was a preventative film, right, which you actually like wanted to talk about that topic and like just did not show those scenes, you would have had a poster of like maybe the girl and she looks sad. There was no reason to have the poster with the 6 girls on it in their poses and outfits. I'm like, what is this about? And it's so tone deaf because maybe the director thought like, oh, well, I'm just giving a warning. I'm like, you're also making bait for actual PDFs. They probably love this film. Use your brain, man. I don't know. Listen, whatever. That's all I gotta say on topic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's enough of that.
it's just, and it's probably all I'm gonna say on Collective Shout because they're just doing the most right now. Now, I know there's some petitions going around and stuff. I don't know the links to them. Y'all should definitely check out Madam Savvy's video because this is just me going off on like what I've been reading in articles thus far. But Madam Savvy went ham. She got receipts upon multiple receipts. So like she does homework because she's done like 2 videos on the topic, I believe, and there's other YouTubers talking about it. Obviously, yeah. I would say first of all, I would say personally also going after video games, and I guess a lot of people wonder why we talk about games a lot on this channel, and it's kind of it's not even purposeful, but video games is like the last place where like dope art direction is allowed to take place because everywhere else I got to deal with I don't know the direction of the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer looking like looking like a kaleidoscope of colors. Like, or as Dan was talking before, these movies looking mid. But like, video games is a lot. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a place where some developers lock in and make entertainment as good as movies used to be. Or as you heard Dan say, Detroit Become Human was one of the best stories, as good and better than some movies. So it would be cool to keep games alive. And it's like, what if I have a game? What if we have a game one day and it's just a regular game, like looking like DMC or something? Oh no, we gotta take that out because like I don't know when the character did the action, like their head flew off, and I'm like, what, fam? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's just like I don't know, and that's happening, and they can get your stuff taken off for that. And
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
um,
But yeah, what time is it? All right, cool. We're still making good time. I'm gonna lighten the mood a little bit. I think I got what do I have here? Actually, I don't know if this is actually lightening the mood, but I know we were discussing earlier. Like, actually, before I was going to mention Pedro Pascal, but before I get into that, let's look at the comments here really quick. Really, by the way,
sure.
thank y'all for stopping by. If you can, just leave a like on the video. And also, if you guys don't mind, you could check out our comic book Read a Cyberpunk Fairy Tale. That's at redcomicbook.com. So you guys could check that out whenever you get a chance. But definitely put a like on the video. All right, so now we're gonna talk about Ironheart. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let me read these comments. Ring says over here, defendant real kids. Again, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, wait, all right, what? Yeah, talk.
I was
What's the
just
next?
I was just going through the comments like super quick.
Oh, okay.
I read
Yeah.
that one already. I said heavy on debate. Yeah, it's heavy on debate. Like, what you made it think it was cautionary. Who do you think is probably watching that? I refuse.
I mean, personally, I just watch movies. Okay, that's what I like. I like watching movies. If something is salacious in a movie, as long as in the context of the film, it's you can say it's good or bad or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? There's some people who only watch Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
Even those are like, you don't know what's happening in those nowadays, but it's like, even these exploitation films, they were adults, with the violence and the grindhouse movies and all this. But Cuties, that's just wrong.
This
like,
was released in
just,
theaters?
But Cuties? But they probably released it for a week to like, they probably thought they were going to win an award or something. The only award they're going to get is a warrant.
Calling the cops. It made $692,000 on its opening.
It made that money, and you know who showed up. Bunch of raincoated freaks.
Ain't no. Man, look.
Bunch of gross individuals.
Imagine purchasing a ticket. No, get out of here. Get out of here.
Bunch of people that need to, I don't know, get arcade, get I don't know, Dudley Boy through the table in a video game. Okay, not in real life. Don't.
Right.
I'm not wishing violence. I'm not like, this ain't the Alex Rosen chat right here. It's just a lighthearted show, where Sean and I were like Wu-Tang. We're just trying to protect the kids, okay?
Not the Wu-Tang that was like in the trailer of Mortal Kombat 2 though, man.
Right.
One last point. I think it was Clarence that said earlier, like it should have been a documentary. It's like, yeah, I agree. Like if it was a documentary, like anyway.
Documentary is just like, dude, I don't know, just it should be a documentary of like,
I mean, but like they're talking about it, like they're just talking about
it. Right. Don't show it. Like, we found this competition and we filmed it for the documentary. Like, just, they're already exploited enough in that situation. You should. It's like, can we just show us the police report where they solve the problem? Right. It's like, we don't need to collectively traumatize America.
Wait, hold on. John says this reminds me of why. This reminds me of why the Y files when I read and found the dark side of the Montauk experiment. Wait, which?
By the way, do us a favor, if you are liking this conversation, please like the video.
Right.
Helps the algo, helps more people join in on this very serious topic that we're breaking down to you.
John, I don't know why I thought about SCP and the Montauk experiment. I don't know if that's the same one you're talking about. That's which I don't know. Y'all wouldn't know. It's an SCP thing. All right, so yeah, in the beginning of the of the stream, like we were joking around about Pedro Pascal, I believe, and we were trying to figure out like what's going on with my man's. So Dan brought up the good question that it appears.
Well, you want to show the video?
Yeah. Hold on, I got it right. I got you. I got you.
Visual entertainment on here. This is visual medium.
I got you right here. Now, this is actually a funny development because Vanessa over here is okay. Let's just start. So Pedro Pascal has had a history of being handsy, I guess. And the narrative was always that like, oh, it's because of his anxiety. And we were trying to hunt down the information of when Pedro ever actually said he does that because of anxiety. And did we come to any conclusions? Did we find any?
I haven't found like the original receipt of him saying he needs to be touched so he doesn't like freak out on red carpets and interviews. I haven't seen it. All I see is interviews referring to his anxiety growing up, and a meme on some kind of Instagram reel talking about he needs physical content to ease his anxiety.
Right.
And now suddenly it's just a running thing. Like, he has anxiety. Fact number 1. Fact number 2, he needs to be touched in order to ease his anxiety. 3, he needs people to touch him. Right. It's like a reciprocal touch in order for him to calm his nerves down. Right. And it seems like the internet has just accepted this as fact. But I haven't read an article yet. And if anybody has found it, please post it in the chat, or please let us know where the article is. But anyway, this is what's been going down, right, with Pedro.
So they've been cooking this man all week. They've been cooking this man all week. The movie's just, I guess, released today, right?
Yeah.
And they just been going after, like, they just been posting all the times that he's touched up some. There was a video. I gotta find this video. Because it involves Willem Dafoe and his wife. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me search that real quick. Because that one was kind of nuts. Let's see. I know it's here, man. I seen it. Oh, here we go. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. This is the one where I heard. Now, I'm going to let that replay, because... Hey, what's up with the pause? There we go. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I ain't trying to touch somebody's wife like this, son. Like, like, that's... What are we doing?
Yeah, the finger on the cheek, like, no.
This? What? Hold on, my beer says, as somebody with anxiety, I don't want to be touched during a panic attack, particularly petted, like she's doing. Oh, I guess the previous video. Yeah,
I would think so.
Yeah,
I would think so.
Like anxiety makes me caress my female friends. No, that's not how that.
You might just be under the covers or something, like in your own bed or something, and rock back and forth or something. That's like the real coping. But like, it's like he gets anxiety if he don't touch somebody. I don't even think he has anxiety. I think it was just something that the internet just made up. It's like those memes. It's like those memes, those fight memes where, like, I don't know, the kid gets punched in the head and it says, yeah, he got punched in the head because he said the ninja word, and that's why he got hit in the head. And everyone's like, yeah, he deserved to get hit in the head. Meanwhile, there's like no proof. It was just a statement, a caption created by, like, I don't know, streetfights.com account on Twitter. All right.
Even if it was real, you can't punch somebody for that.
No. Well,
I mean, if somebody comes,
you're going to get punched. I mean,
yes, by an unstable individual. But if like me as a sensible person, I would think, like, if somebody called me the N-word to my face, I wouldn't be like, like. Mom said I'm throwing hands.
Yeah, you throwing hands. There you go.
Yo, like, this is stuff I do to my girl.
Gucci goo.
Like, what?
That's the villain thing when you have a beard like me.
Like, first of all, I'm not messing with the Green Goblin, all right? Like, I'm not.
I don't know, maybe Pedro got the riz, yo. He got it like that. He got the charisma, he got the flow. Like, they just, like, everyone's afraid to, like, touch a lady in public, that he's like, he's taking everybody's chance away from them. Like,
is he in the chain of, like, some secret freak off I don't know about?
I don't know. Maybe he's like one of those guys. Like, remember, like, back in the day in the VH1, they had the mystery method, and, like, you know, they teach, like, the pickup artists, you know, mystery. They wear, like, the weird hats and the, you know, multicolored clothes. Look at his pants, bro. He's like peacocking.
What's his pants, by the way? His pants is.
He got a pants like he on safari right now.
My man got like rainbow denim. Is that denim? How do you even find multicolored denim?
He got the pants. Like, I think I seen them pants in, like, House Party 2, the pajama jammy jam. Like, he's peacocking, bro. You know what peacocking is? Let me break it down to you.
Break it down to the chat.
Watch these reality shows from the period of 2000 to 2010.
Clips while,
I will let you know what the peacocking is. The peacocking is when you're a man and you at the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to stand out from the crowd, right?
Mm-hmm.
But everyone's wearing like, you know, whatever they're wearing back in the day, whatever the Sean Johns, you know, like, you know, No Diddy and whatever they're wearing, like whatever clothes they were on the happened in the 2000s, right? Normie clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they regret it now, but wearing that Sean John. But anyway, you coming in looking like you stepped out of a UFO, you know what I'm saying? You come in with like a multicolored tie, a big Jamiroquai hat on, and you have a, you know, neon sneakers, then all the attention is on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're like, who is this bold individual? What's his story like? You stand out from the crowd. And then you mix it up with the Riz in the game, and apparently they're gonna like pick up ladies according to the reality show, The Pickup Artist on VH1
Right.
from back in the day. And maybe that's what Pedro's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, he's wearing bizarre outfits. He's doing tactile touching. You know, trying to get them into a playful vibe. Who knows?
I mean,
Maybe he's just gone too far.
Y'all remember when Pedro Pascal had the variety joint? The variety. Dan, you seen that one?
No.
Oh,
I don't know what you mean.
Don't worry. I will traumatize everybody in a second. Give me a second. I woke up one morning like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "What is this?"
Oops! Drop the remote. And that remote better work.
Oh, come on. Where is it? I can't find it.
Man, try to find a movie that Pedro Pascal is not in.
That don't exist. They said they're gonna reboot Indy. I'm like, all right, yeah. So I guess Pedro Pascal's Indiana Jones, right?
Oh man, the chat. They're saying Clarence Price says that's a hell excuse to avoid sexual harassment lawsuits. Brina says, I mean, people are different, but I understand needed contact. Me low key, but I ain't go caress somebody's face.
Here you go. Because you know, like, I guess like Hollywood or whatever is just enabling this man. Hold on, let me wait till the video just does a replay. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, boom. All right, this was from Variety right now. And I just woke up one morning and I just seen this man getting touched by. I was like, what is this?
Oh man, maybe it's a meme. He's just touching. Maybe they've caught onto the meme and now they're trying to exploit it. Like, oh,
I'll take it on screen because I know nobody wants to see this, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh man, it's rough.
Some international. Oh, what is this? Look at him, son. Look at me. Like, so I don't care if he's dressed like a pimp named Slipback. No touchy. Just notice says stop. My bad. Okay.
What was worse, that video or the one with Shamik Moore doing like the weird like hand dances?
Did y'all see the Shamik Moore video? Don't make me find
it. Go find it.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know, guys. You want to see? You know who Shamik Moore is in the chat? Are you familiar with this individual?
I hate that video so much. Shamik Moore is the voice of
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, you know what I'm saying?
In the Spider-Man movie.
And you know, he's been caught trying to rizz up, attempting to rizz people up, and with all failure. And the last person that he tried to this is old, this is from like last year. The last person that he tried to rizz up was this woman right here, which is Laura Harrier.
Yeah, he got canceled from the internet because he posted up a picture implying like, you know, he was rizzing her up or something, and then she said, "Please take it down." You know, allegedly, I don't know. And then
no, she said she said take it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and then he was like, and then he left it up, and then she like roasted him for saying like he didn't take it down. I'm not into you. This is creep behavior. And then suddenly, weirdo. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So then he got roasted on the internet. They found like old clips of him and Haley Stenfield when they were doing the promo for the Spider-Verse movie, and they were like finding all these clips where he was trying to like, I don't know, gas her up, and she was just like, ugh.
She was.
She had the ick.
He was attempting to flirt and it wasn't working, which is why it was hilarious when Sinners came out and she was all playful with Michael B. Jordan. And then, of course,
Right.
they were throwing Shamik more on the buses. Like, I guess he ain't know Michael B. Jordan. Now, it's funny because Haley Stenfield has.
So what's this video? They showed. You found this video?
Oh, no, sorry. I just took a detour here so they could get some background on who this
That's
individual.
not. But whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Let's try to.
Brina says, "I never seen someone with a hand fetish before." Pedro petting zoo. Those man hands. It's giving Usher in the mix.
Did
In that
somebody,
movie?
bro? This is not real. I can't say this for certain. Did somebody take a shot of Haley reacting to Shamik? I hope this is not her actually reacting to Shamik more, bro.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, if you can't find it, it's fine. We'll just move on.
I'll find it because it's funny. Hold on, give me a second. What do you know what publication that video was for?
No.
I found a video.
Anyway,
I found a video at least with that chick talking about. Hold on. Ad. Let's see. Ad. Come on, man.
you're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find it. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Damn.
Let's move on.
All right.
So what we want to do now?
I guess we could do the showcase. Sorry, I'm like still even trying to look for that joint, but it was a funny video though. He was just doing for context. He was like in some like white outfit. And he was doing some weird like whimsical movements or something. He was doing it for some publication or the other. It was pretty cringe, if I must say so myself. So Shamik needs to contain his webbing. He said, "Wait, Laura Harrier was taller than Tom Holland." Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Says, "Are we wrong here, and we're just not in on the Pedro joke?" I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Pedro Pascal, man. He doing the most, and hold on, let me get the Discord. The post your art section. Where did I last leave off? Oh, I think it like actually leaves off where I last left off. All right, so we'll start right there. All right, y'all. This is from our Discord. Oh, wait, that is the wrong thing. That is the. Hold on, give me a second. Wait, why is it stuck? Oh, I know why. Here we go. This is from our Discord. Okay, this is the poster art section. So we have anybody who is artistically inclined. If you join our Discord, you could just post this up, and anytime we go live, we will showcase your art, check it out, and all that other good stuff. So we're starting here. This is Bree. What happened?
I found a video.
Oh, you found it? Please send that to me. Anyway,
it's in.
All right, cool.
Anyway, that was for you. I know you wanted to.
Yeah. We'll watch it after the showcase. Bree says, "I'm remaking old videos as shorts. I figure I'm time to repost some old work too." Boom. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. I love how the characters all have like character. They look different. I want my man's hat. I'm gonna get his hat. I need to retail for that. You know what I mean? Oh, these are dope. I like these. A lot of expression. My man having a bad day when I go to work. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Crying.
These are fire. There's more from Bree. We got some old drawings I've been reposting on my socials. It's a good cat versus the bad cat. No, I don't know that actually. I know that black cat is riled up.
For sure.
Oh man,
That's
Rico.
looking good. It's Rico.
He got superpowers with the cat.
Digital. He's digitized. That's a good digital effect
Yeah, it is. I like that actually.
where you like had to transition.
I would put a like on these, but last time, for some reason, every time I keep doing that, like the screen freezes. I don't get it. So we will not. I remember this. I remember this
You get
Joker.
the team. Get the Timu iPad.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta.
That's nice.
These effects are fire. These effects are fire. To say so myself. Hold on. We got. Oh, here's another one. Yes, she did. Was this Bree? Was this Corey? Oh, I see it right there. It's CXK. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Which, by the way, the one thing that we never went over because it one, we weren't streaming and it solved itself. Like Corey had some allegations that were completely like not true, and like he beat them in like a day. Corey Extension, if you guys don't know who that is, big streamer. His
Your
apparent,
time.
yeah, apparently one of his exes was complaining about something that happened a long time ago, and it ended up that people thought like, oh, he did something bad to her, and then it ended up like not being anything, and it's just like, oh, okay. And I guarantee you it was solved in like less than like 12 hours. So it was crazy. There's Makani. Oh, look, he has all stages. Oh, this is oh my gosh, what's her name? Starfire, right? I believe.
He got an under angle going on. Wow, boy. So, but it's Starfire.
Yeah.
It's rendering in all stages to show your work.
No, I have a Starfire I never finished. Like it's just sitting there. I have not gone back to it. Maybe one day I should finish it. I feel like my styles changed so much. Like I have to like trace over my own. Daya J. I haven't heard from Daya J in a minute. This is dope. Look at that. Part of a movie
That's
scene,
sweet.
man.
This guy's it's like a storyboard for a movie or something.
Right. He's just Makani doing some more. Oh, he's doing traditional arts. Remember that, y'all?
Ooh. Yo, this is good.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I haven't done traditional art in a minute.
That looks legit.
Daya J's killing it again. That's right. Studies. I need to do some studies every once in a while. You know, sometimes I like even with the studies that are like stylized studies, where like they just do it and then like they'll just like draw it into like, oh, what if this was anime? Like I always think those are cool. These are fire. My man is yo, if he like had this like thing and then like put it into a thumbnail and like put it on YouTube, yo, have like 100K like views. Just that alone.
That looks legit.
How to draw faces. Boom. Die J, if you ever watch this, yo, make put it on YouTube, man. Dante Crisis. I'm sure. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was going to be the mutilation of some Dragon Ball character. That is his thing. And Beerus is done. He's done for. That is a cool effect though. My man just said Makani doing his whatchamacallit? Traditional again. Got pens. I haven't had pens in like forever.
I get on that pen tip, boy.
I just got tired of buying pens. That's why I got the iPad. We got more. Oh my goodness, why do I not have my fan on? That's like actual insanity. Oh, look at this. Bree, I love how your actual like line work is so solid that I could tell that it's a bowl of nachos, right? Like I'm not bugging, right? That's nachos. That's what it looks like from here. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Like I'm oh, look at this. More from Bree.
Oh, look at that.
That's pretty dope.
That's cool.
This is
Who's that? Which character is this?
let's see here. I like the movie more, so I thought I would redraw that Rico drawn earlier. I'm not sure. She's gonna have to tell us. Yeah, it's nachos. Okay, good. Oh, and this is the last one.
Nice. You can't see videos on here, right? Is that a problem? Like the video?
It's that watching videos off my iPad doesn't have an actual like safety net on audio, so it's gonna blow everybody's eardrums out.
Oh, even if you mute it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like the iPad does not care about anybody's feelings. Like that's why I usually share videos off my. Speaking of videos, there's a trailer that I wanted to.
I guess you can momentarily mute the OBS, I guess if you could, but these I guess then it wouldn't project out.
Wow, you have a video.
I was just gonna post an old animation and I didn't, but
Oh,
it's
go
not
ahead.
necessary.
Go ahead. I could try. I could try to see if it. Why does this stuff keep moving out of place? Hold on, yo. All right, there we go. No. Oh, I see what's going on. No, not you. All right, whatever. That's fine. Dan is typing. Hang on. You can post that. Where's my stuff? Come on, man. Hold on. I'm not even gonna be 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yes. Anyway, so I don't know. Did you guys enjoy the stream? Pretty wild topics today. I'll read the comments. It says talking about, well, Robin became Nightwing when you saw that. Oh, he's talking about the Starfire pick. You know, I feel like Nightwing should be with Starfire. Like that's who he should be with. Like that's his lady. I know they have him with Barbara Gordon, they have him with some other people, but I feel like Starfire is his lady. And I know they want to ground it in Gotham reality, like, oh, you know, he should be with street level heroes, you know, and Huntress and you know, whatever, Black Canary or whoever. I don't know who they're having him be with, but I feel like Starfire is, you know, Robin's lady, all right? Nightwing.
Oh, talking about Starfire.
Yeah, Dick Grayson.
Right.
Starfire. That's his lady. That's the best girlfriend he ever had. That's it. Like, Alpha Proto says, I'm not into these interspecies relationships. I don't know. Captain Kirk did it, you know, like I don't know if you call those relationships though, but
Right.
he's more like some kind of intergalactic Rolling Stone, wherever he laid his hat was his home.
Oh, you posted what you were gonna post or?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on, give me a second. Sorry.
I don't know.
All right, that's fine. Let's put that over there. All right, let's check it out.
It's loud though. I could have muted it myself actually. Because it has sound, it has like annoying like gunfire.
Oh, well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see how crazy it is. I just artificially try to control the audio there. Let's see. Oh no, it's not that bad.
That's fine.
Where'd you get the effects from? Like the
What?
the sound effects.
The muzzle flash?
Yeah.
Oh, the sound effects?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's pretty good.
It might be from is this a website freesound.com or freesound.org? And they have like free sounds you can use. And they're free. They're like, yeah.
Now it got later. It got louder for no reason again.
Right. I guess when you go full screen.
So like, no. That's pretty cool. That's dope.
Yeah, a simple 6-second animation. Pretty cool.
Oh, you said you found that video, by the way.
Yes, yeah. Go on your messages.
Which message?
I DM'd it to you
on Twitter's.
Yeah, I can send it to you in the message if you prefer that.
No, that's fine. Wait, hold on.
Go back to the cursed earth that is Twitter to
Oh
content
my
Sean.
goodness, yeah. Here we go.
So this is the Shamik Moore video that Sean was talking about before.
Go back. Wait. And here we go, y'all. This song. Oh, wait. Whoa. Can't play that song. Is it not going to play? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what this was. He thought he was being artsy or something. Man, he thought this was going to get the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Mom Bear still in the chat. Is this, you know what I'm saying? This doing it? You know what I'm saying? Is this
Is that the Riz? Yeah, I don't know. This is the new move. Yeah, Sean's trying it. Hey, you're doing it pretty good.
What's
Shamiking it up?
Now because of Shamik, the whole joint I don't care if this stream monetized. I don't care actually. So why does it fit so well? Oh, no scrubs. Yeah. Alberto said he looks like he was a little late at the puffies. What's going on with this?
He's waiting the sentencing. You know, I think they got him on 2 counts. I think one of prostitution, the drugs, and that's what he did. I guess.
Hold on, is my man wearing pearls?
Dang.
Right,
yeah, I don't know, bro. They get you on.
Right,
these guys, they get you on. What do these Hollywood people do? They tell you what to do. They tell you they're gonna make you a superstar, and they have you in some pearls doing a bunch of swirling movements, and you got you out here looking like I don't know, some homeless.
So and this he thought this was gonna outriz Michael B. Jordan. I don't think so. So is this AI? This is unfortunately not AI. This is real time Shamik Moore this was for Ebony. Okay, so this is the pro-black magazine publication known as Ebony, and decided to put Shamik Moore in his, you know what I'm saying, artistic whatever that is. I don't know. He trying to charge up his black Shinku Hadouken or something. I
think so.
Yeah,
it's creepy stuff.
You know, with his do rag that's made out of a blanket.
Oh, for sure.
Shit, what am I looking at? Jason, what am I looking at, Sean? You're looking at yeah, Larry, that's enough.
Repeating too much.
Yeah, let me
You want to react some other clips? Yeah, I get it. He's swirling and moving. The human tornado, okay? Like,
well, he said because of him, Across the Spider-Verse is the biggest movie in the world. And now what? What is this caption? And now the blackest Spider-Man ever. I mean, ain't he the only black Spider-Man? Now
Venom is the blackest Spider-Man, right?
Well, that is true. That is true. That is actually true. He is the blackest Spider-Man. So this is a false statement, Ebony. Now the blackest Spider-Man ever might just be the best. All right, stop. We're not doing disservice to Peter Parker. Okay, he already got to deal with Paul. Like, stop this. You just said, what happened to Fashion Man? Even JoJo Bizarre Adventure had better taste than this. That is true. You know what I'm saying? If I get a blanket, I wish I had a blanket right here tied across my head.
Don't do it.
I don't have any pearls. You know what I'm saying? I'm delighted to see that Ebony was going going 10 toes down for the most masculine black male portrayal in this post. But yeah, there you go. That's the Shamik Moore joint. So, you know, Shamik versus, I don't know, Pedro Pascal. Well, I guess like Pedro Pascal actually has more Riz than Shamik. Technically speaking, he got Vanessa. What's her last name again? I forgot.
Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah, Vanessa Kirby.
She's married with a kid or something. She's pregnant right now, so yes. They're like touching each other.
There's a
And
video
maybe
where
it's PR. Maybe it's all PR. Maybe they're just like doing it as part of a coordinated campaign. And then they have
maybe.
like the bot farms that are like, "What is he doing? This is weird." They're just trying to get any attention on the movie as possible, like even if it's strange attention.
This can't work to his. This is gonna be weird like too soon.
It's getting people talking.
Uh,
It's tough
yeah.
because I think everything's like an angle nowadays. Like everything is a scam. Everything is an angle. Everybody's just trying to like work an angle. It's kind of like a sad way to think about things, but it's like it's what they do, man. These Hollywood.
You know the one video I wanted to show, but I don't think I could find. Never mind. Never mind. There's a video version of this somewhere, but imagine like coming back home to a husband and be like, "All right, so you just letting Pedro Pascal touch baby we made, like you know what I'm saying, tummies." And look, me, yo, it gotta be PR. Like they know. You know what? Said that's Hollywood's baby.
It's true.
I don't know. It's so strange. I don't get it. Now, you know what? I think you're right, bro. I'm on your theory. I think you're right because I don't know. There's no way. Like it doesn't. It's not like there's a video where like she's walking up to him. I couldn't find that one. And then he just like as soon as he walks up to her, he like goes to like touch her tummy or something. And I was just like, what? Like, like, we're like we're not doing this for real, right?
They're doing it for real.
Is the movie getting good reviews? I know Jeremy Johnson he liked it, but
I don't know. Possible.
is anybody going
Possibly.
to see Fantastic
No.
Four?
I gotta see that. I mean, yes, they are. I don't know. People are giving it. They're giving it decent reviews, right? They say it's at least
Right.
better than Thunderbolts.
Mm,
By the way, the director of Thunderbolts is going to direct the X-Men movie.
I'm so excited. Can't wait. Definitely must watch.
I heard back in the day they were like, "Oh, James Cameron." No, it's the guy who made the Thunderbolts.
I have a question. If Kevin Feige already stated that he's going to reboot everything after Secret War. Now I don't know when Secret War comes in the middle of this saga of movies because we got to deal with the two Doctor Doom movies, right? And then I don't know what else is on what else is there for I don't know. So whenever that comes, and then he says he's gonna reboot everything. So why should I care about everything up until then? Like they're gonna do X-Men. They're gonna do X-Men and then reboot it anyway.
I don't know. I feel like they just don't want to give up what they created. Like he doesn't want to let it go. He's the move would be just to have recast Iron Man, Captain America, all the characters that were with new people.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of holding back, instead of trying to save up like 70 mil to like get an actor to return, just start over. And I guess they will start over. They'll have to, but they can't cut the cord. They can't even cut the cord from Bryan Singer's X-Men.
Right.
Like they got Wolverine in the Deadpool movie. They had a cameo by Beast in the Marvels movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's Pedro.
So I mean, my other theory is that he's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just like a whole like promotional tour thing. And my personal theory is like maybe her husband might not care about it because that's just her bestie. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. That's probably the vibe.
Because I mean he don't have a girlfriend or wife, and I'm not saying that's indicative of his actual sexuality. I'm just saying maybe he's that bestie, and then like so it's like it's okay for him to be but somebody brought up like wait, so we just gonna let Pedro do all of this, but meanwhile we had a whole Me Too movement and nobody's gonna say anything.
They seem to be okay with it until she says otherwise.
Unless everybody got the memo that he's that bestie and he just hasn't told people. I don't know, but I can't make assumptions because well, I mean, I guess we could make that assumption after he had the video with the glow stick that I won't re-show here. He was at that party.
EOJ says, well, that was his special touch. Guess you would have to be touched by Pedro to understand. I'll pass. John Snowden says Epic Mike gave Fantastic Four a B+.
Okay. Really?
Okay.
Huh?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. I'm not gonna make any promise. Sorry. Go ahead.
Alpha Pro 2026 won't have an MCU movie till December.
I'm fine with that. We really need all these things, like, huh? What Neo just said, why don't you just do with Spider-Man and just have it be its own standalone thing? Wait, which movie? Oh, X-Men or
Secret Wars? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, man. Marvel's confused. You don't know what the heck is going on. Jon Snowden, have we forgot early Game of Thrones? Man, that episode made me so mad. Don't remind me. He played a character in Game of Thrones, and yeah. Long story short, his character was like overly cocky, and it did not work in his favor. And I screamed at the screen. I was like, "What are you doing?" You'd have to be there to understand. Huh?
A lot of celebrity deaths happened.
Oh man, hold on. Yeah. I forgot.
That was pretty crazy, bro.
Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, to Ozzy Osbourne.
That was nuts.
Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkster, bro. That came out of nowhere.
By the way, I just want to let you know that Twitter said it's not okay to say rest in peace to Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he said the gamer word.
The gamer word
back in the day or something.
Yeah, and they're still holding that because people are emotional.
Oh, okay, there you go. Emotional gangsters.
Yeah, he's never allowed to correct himself. The man got baptized last year, by the way.
Yeah, he did all the rounds. He got the black pastor back in the day, and then he got born again a little while ago, and it's a lot. He did the moves.
People saying stuff like I'm sure he's in hell, and I'm like, yo, this is
calm
down. It's really bad. Like it's like I'm just like, yo, y'all
even in death, bro. Like, dang, people
don't care, bro. Like, I swear, Twitter is such a hellhole.
It is a hellhole.
Like it,
which I will have to return
from both sides, just a hellhole. And I'm like, sometimes I
got burnt out on Twitter, but I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna try and make the algorithm work for me. You know what I'm saying?
I try to make it work for me. I
try and say goodbye, but I choke. Like, what?
No, it's just like I just been seeing the craziest things about him. Like, oh, I saw one that just said it was they reposted it and they said R.I.P. and then with the ER, and I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all. I just want to let y'all people know you have no grace. Okay, like.
Oh, El Theo, bro. Theo Malcolm Jamal Warner came out of nowhere.
El Monster did not know about Hulk Hogan. Yeah, man.
Oh, for real? Oh, man. What?
Yeah, it happened today. Today, 71 years old. I just drank a smoothie. I have a freaking, my father passed down from the last generation, have a huge Hulk Hogan mug. I should have drank it for the stream.
The Hulkster, bro.
What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Not on Twitter is the best shit on there. Yeah, I don't recommend Twitter at all. I'm on there, but I don't actually recommend it. But yeah, that
what was Hogan's best cinematic role? What is he doing?
No Holds Barred. No, I don't know.
No Holds Barred. There you go. Fighting Zeus, Tiny Lister.
No, I only say that because I think that's probably the only Hulk Hogan thing I've seen actually. So
Hey, that's pretty. I'll watch it tonight.
it's a throwback.
Yes. If you haven't seen the movie, No Holds Barred has Hulk Hogan playing the character of Rip, and he's a wrestler, and this evil TV producer is trying to get him to fight some crazy man played by Tony Lister.
Yeah.
From the Friday movies. It's rip roaring fun entertainment. You should give it a watch.
It's a throwback.
No Holds Barred. And Suburban Commando, where he played
Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder Rio. There's a hurricane flowing here under the water. It's funny, crazy, like Thunder in Paradise. I remember that show so vividly, and it only had like one season.
Wait, for real? I thought it had like at least two.
Me too. Like, I thought it was like on mad long. Like, they just filmed like 40 episodes in one shot or something. I can't remember.
I didn't realize.
It was like a show they were trying to put on after Baywatch, trying to have be a companion piece. It was an action show where they Hulk Hogan and Chris Lemon, the son of Jack Lemmon, are like on the beach, and they're mercenaries, and they have a boat that transforms into an armored boat.
Right.
Thunder in Paradise used to come on after like Baywatch on broadcast TV and after WCW Nitro.
Yo, the amount of information that y'all will get on the stream just from Dan alone is worth the
had
price.
Carol Alt back in the day. Carol Alt was the babe in the 90s, bro. Thunder in Paradise.
Said all filmed at Universal Studios.
Yeah, there you go. He knows what's up.
Damn, you and Alpha Pro need to do a show. Yo, like I just
the Hulk Hogan nostalgia stream. Remember the Mega Powers explode? Remember that?
Wait, what was that again?
You formed the Mega Powers with Macho Man.
Yeah.
They were a team, and then they broke up because of some jealousy around Miss Elizabeth. It was Macho Man's old lady.
Oh man. But yeah, those like that, Malcolm Jamal Warner, like that came out of nowhere. My man was only 54. He drowned.
He was like with his family, and he was just, like swimming, and then I don't know how that happened, bro. Freak accidents. Maybe it could happen. There's like and the water is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's like these little trenches. There's this little if they're swimming underwater, there's like a boat. There was a famous singer, Jeff Buckley, and he went out swimming. It wasn't at the beach. He just went out in like I don't know, the river or something. And then there was like a boat that like I guess maybe one of these big boats or ocean liners or something like went over him, and he couldn't like spun him around. He can't breathe. Just lost his air and
yikes,
couldn't recover.
Oh, bueno.
But yeah, he was in Malcolm and Eddie. He was, of course, Cosby.
Right.
Theo, he's like one of the iconic family sitcom kids.
I don't know, man. That came
and
out.
Ozzy was on YouTube with his family like a little while ago.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just nope out, man. Like it's not there's like a slow rollout where like you're into bed, you're sick for a year. Maybe they all were sick, they just didn't want to tell anybody.
That's possible.
But a few months, it was like Hulk Hogan was ripping off his shirt at the RNC. Remember? It's like
right.
And then now he's gone. It's like that was his last. Like, and he looked like he was like with it. It wasn't like he had like a cognitive decline. Or,
he's just gone.
Yeah, just gone, bro.
I forgot about the RNC thing. That was another comment I saw. I was like, oh, one less Trump supporter. I'm like, all right, but okay.
It's like all celebrities support like Biden and all the rest, and if they passed away, it's like you would still remember their work at least.
Yeah.
If you hated like Biden, you would still remember the work, but I guess it doesn't flip the other way. And I guess it flipped the other way because like he's currently president. He's like riling people. It's like I don't know, man. I just remember Hulk Hogan from back in the day. Okay, I just remember Hulk Hogan as he is a great performer, a great person on the mic. None of these wrestlers today have the mic skills of Hulk Hogan.
Oh no, they definitely don't.
It's got Hulk Hogan read the script. He just go off the dome and just start talking. All those old wrestlers, Jake the Snake.
Yep.
They all had the gift of gab.
I remember I remember their like little speeches. I couldn't tell you anything from today. Everybody remember
Oh,
cream
for sure.
Macho Man, cream of the crop. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? The cream of the crop, man. I don't know, man. Sad times. But yeah, three in this week I was all unexpected. I was not expecting to have all of that hit. Oh,
Alpha Proto Thunder Paradise. Pro wrestler Shad Gasper got pulled under a current in the ocean trying to save his son. Yeah, you get pulled under the currents. That's what gets you. Son Snowed in the ocean has almost claimed my body too. Damn.
It's yeah. It doesn't. And the funny part is, it literally doesn't take much. I remember I was at a beach with some friends way back, and like I just like slipped into water. It was only a foot above my head. And if I didn't like struggle to stay afloat, like I was felt like myself getting carried from a foot. Like I was almost over. And that's why I'm not gonna do stuff like jet ski. I'm the typical scared black man. No man, I ain't doing that.
Oh.
I ain't doing none of that, man. Yeah, because it can't be.
All the old wrestlers passed away, man. So now it's like Macho Man passed away. Roddy Piper.
Yeah, you're right.
Roddy Piper was like, I guess like The Rock made all these movies, but I think Roddy Piper probably was in the best movie with They Live. I guess it's a super Stone Cold classic.
Yeah, no, They Live is classic. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I know The Rock made like a zillion movies, but I don't think any of them like were better than They Live.
Ain't They Live.
No.
Sorry, Dwayne. You ain't got no They Live, okay? With the
he can fight all the CGI monsters he wants, but it's just not as good enough.
But he didn't have the most important fight. One of the most important fights of cinema history with Roddy Piper trying to get freaking what was it, Keith David to put on the glasses so he could see the deception around him, and he would not put on the glasses, and it was the most fundamentally frustrating scene I've seen in cinema history because it was so real. You trying to get somebody to see the truth and they won't see it. They fought for 5 minutes. All he wanted to do was put on the glasses. And he would not put on the glasses.
One of the best scenes ever.
Facts. Oh, the frustration, man. But yeah, yo, I'm gonna head up out of here soon. But I just want to. I got a couple of video ideas. I'm gonna try to work on. I know it's been a little. I was sick for a while too, so you know there was that. Your boy was out here fighting for his life, but I'm good now. There's a couple things that have popped off. I saw on Twitter. There's a funny story that I'm just, I guess, investigating. And the Capcom had an art contest for Street Fighter 6. I did not know about this contest until today. The contest is over. And the only reason that I know about this contest is because I saw somebody post about how one of the contest winners is most probably AI.
What?
Yeah. Now, I want to say personally, I'm not really a big fan of AI hunts because sometimes people are wrong. Sometimes they're wrong.
It's like AI witch hunts.
Yeah, witch hunts, and sometimes they're just like they did it to somebody the other day, and I was like, yo, I think y'all are wrong on this one. But you know, sometimes they're right, and sometimes they're wrong. And I know people want to, you know, clear things up. I get it. Usually, if I see something that's AI, I will say this: credit to the AI crowd. They usually tell you when it's AI.
Sure.
But sometimes you could.
You know what's interesting? It's like, will this encourage people to draw in a way that they cannot be mistaken for AI? Because I know a lot of AI, they do like super rendering. Like it either looks like a full-on animation cell with the blurred background and all the 800 like gradient maps, burns and everything to make it look like more anime than anime.
Right.
Like, will people like start like saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna blur my background. I'm just gonna make raw line." You know, like this is gonna like show that I drew every stitch of stuff on this drawing, like they will actually sacrifice their coloring knowledge just to like show the drawing more underneath.
So it's funny you mentioned that because it finally happened, Dan. It finally happened. Somebody reposted an artist that you and everybody else in this chat knows and says like, oh, with art this good, it's getting harder to recognize what might not be AI. The artist in question was Art Germ. I said, all right, bro, we're cooked. We're freaking cooked. Okay. I'm not, by the way, I'm not claiming that the person thought that Art Germ was AI, but they might have. And I'm like, my brother, Art Germ is famous for years. Okay. Stan Lee. Okay. That man is definitely not AI. But it finally got to this point. I knew one day it was gonna get to the point where that somebody was gonna question Art Germ, and I was like, I can't believe this, bro. Like we're done now. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, it was so annoying to see. Like I wanted to throw something at the screen, but hey, listen. Maybe you can't even have the time lapse because then people say like, oh, well, you could fake a time lapse now. I will say though, I don't think AI has flawlessly done a time lapse yet, but it said we are cooked. Stick a fork in us, we done. Art Germ, we know Art Germ, man. Like what? We seen this man's process. He got videos.
But everything's gonna be the cops like looking for if your joint was AI or not. Like they're gonna be like, "Where's your time lapse? If you made a manga of like 200 pages, I'm gonna need 200 time lapse, please." And it's like, hell no, that ain't gonna happen. Not even an official manga person would do that.
Now, see, I'm personally not worried because if somebody ever came to claim that I was AI, I have 8 million freaking time lapses. They can go to either this channel or Digital Art Riot and be like, here, bro, like, you know, whatever. In fact, one of them, I don't have many, but I know I have a couple where you actually see my hand drawn, whatever. But I don't know. I don't think like my art is like insane enough to be mistaken for AI. But yeah, getting back to the Capcom thing, they ran a contest, right? They ran a contest, and I think this piece that was shown, that was picked, people went and they asked the person, "Hey, is this AI?" Now, like I said, I think when it's for a contest, I would say maybe you might want to question, especially since it's people competing for it, and I believe it's for a chance for your art to be actually embedded in Street Fighter 6. So, now here's the funny part. Their page was created on the day the contest started. Not only that, they had a bunch of art pieces that were I mean, I could actually show it here on screen because I kind of reposted it. They had a bunch of art pieces that were that were wildly different from each other. And then when they asked them about if it was AI, the person deleted all their social medias.
Ooh, a mystery. Or not a mystery. He's saying that he was confronted with accusations of employing AI art and he disappeared from the internet because he was doing AI art. Is that what's going on?
Nobody knows, man.
Ooh,
look, it's right
maybe
here.
like.
By the way, I just did that Ken today for fun.
Oh, I thought this was. Oh, that was you. Oh, okay.
No,
I'm saying this is like AI.
No.
This is some real deal.
Yeah. No, ain't nobody AI in this. Huh?
That looks legit.
Thank you. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe I'll finish it and make a video on the topic, which I guess I will probably post on Digital Art Riot. Because I actually did screen record some of that, Ken.
The AI hunt.
Yeah. So it was
So what was the picture?
This person right here. The person's page is gone. This person here is reposting about this person, which is this, I guess.
Yay, my Kimberly got picked. Getting to draw my favorite characters has been so much fun, and I'm excited to share with everyone. Congratulations to those that won.
Right.
Is this the winner?
It's one of the winners. Apparently, they have multiple winners.
Oh, okay. And they're saying this is AI
Yeah, they were saying
or no?
this is AI.
How can they tell?
I don't know. People like to be honest, it has like so many. Well, for one, I guess they're noticing like how some of it looks like the edges. Like this is like real low resolution, but like some of the edges look like they were like cut out and stuff like that. But they went on a whole. That's why I say I'm not going to confirm nor deny this because I have to look into it myself. As I stated in my, I guess this was the person's. Oh, what is this? Yeah, this is the person's page here. So they have some art up. Um, they have, I guess that's supposed to be Kimberly or something, and then that's was that Cammy, and then there's this detailed Akuma down here. Uh, I probably wouldn't notice anything. So these other pieces seem to be. Then they try to say that they're actually tracing from like another artist, and it got deep. I still have to look into all of this information.
Hmm.
I guess right here they try to do the composite of where it's actually coming from.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. They're they're going deep as.
I mean, it's getting to the point. I mean, I don't know what program is this. Like, I don't even know what program they use
Oh,
for this stuff.
I have no idea.
I know on Grok, I don't think they. It's just like some free stuff. Like you can't do things like that on Grok. I wouldn't know, but it's like you gotta type it in the right way. How you get something like that? What's that? Alpha Proto what?
No, just AI is undercutting a concept artist like Sean. Yes, the former
It's true.
Concord uh concept artist.
He's trying to get back in. He's like trying to. He's trying
uh
to continue the project. He's trying to break in back into the
continue
Firewalk Studios building and
continue the project of Japan. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me read some of these comments right here. Prince Price says maybe schools should be better at teaching art classes. Say, hey Sean, you know you're the unpaid ghost concept artist Conquest Studios. When someone says your AI artist just pulled a don't you know who I am? I would wait for the day. That would be funny. Hey, you an AI artist. I'm like, fan. I know exactly what I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out the Zagreus Hades video where like you could see my whole hand. I'd be like, nah. I don't think I'd ever be accused of that, but hopefully not. Say, yep. Alfredo says, yep, your art gets featured in the Here Comes a New Challenger screen in Street Fighter 6. Defending yourself from a Twitter mod can be exhausting. Oh, I can imagine.
how far does it go with like, I guess your AI, you're just typing something in and the drawing comes out. You say, I did it. That's some wild stuff to do.
Right.
Now, but they are people using, they're using whole like backgrounds and stripping it to be ink and saying that's the building. And they may draw the character in front of it, but they didn't draw that building. And they have like these manga artists that saying that's okay. Like, so is that okay? What do you think in the chat? Like, is that okay to like take a photo and strip it to like pen and ink and then throw it in the background?
I would think though it's safer to use like a photo because the AI gonna screw up them buildings.
Well, even a photo, like you take a photo from one of these places.
Oh, manga don't care. Only America cares about that. Like I've thought myself about like because y'all have heard me say like event like I might eventually like go black and white with my comic work. So listen, if I have to take a photo and get it done, I will experiment with that to see what it's like. I already know I could draw a background, you know what I mean? But like in a manga
I saw the life of a mangaka. Like, I don't know if it's for everybody. I mean, I don't know if everybody's doing this, but like that they only sleep for 3 hours or something, and they gotta like bust out like I forget how many pages a week. They gotta like 10 to 15 pages a week or something.
Sheesh, man.
But a lot of the digital people are using tricks to get away from that. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they just have. I remember. I don't know. Some are just like using posing programs. So they're just like do that for like a day, like all the pages, and then draw, and that's their reference. Or they'll do what you said. They'll get like some background and strip it to black and white and use that as the
I did,
reference or something. So they're using all kind of tricks now so that they don't have a heart attack by the time they're 55 years old.
right. I did that. I was partially doing that for. Let's see if I could find her.
But I don't know, like, because in America, I don't know, they call you out. It's like, hey, brother, what are you doing?
What is this? Like this, for instance, this commission that I did. Like I did all these buildings from scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan actually helped me with the light advice on the lights because I had it like all kind of randomized, and then he had to remind me that usually at night it's like a whole like floors that are lit up. So I like the effect that
That's crazy.
right. So these are from scratch, but if I could find my piece of where is it, man? It's Starfire. Is she around here somewhere? Where are you, ma'am? Have you disappeared? Oh, I think this is it. Hold on. So this is a photo I took. This is a photo I took. But a scary place, by the way. My girl wanted to turn the corner. She wanted to go to this place called the Edge.
Hmm.
I hate it. It's like you have like glass that you step on, and like under the glass is just like death. You know what I'm saying?
That's scary.
Yeah, I don't know. But I use this to let me see if I could turn on back the rest of my layers. There's me trying to like map stuff out. This I was being lazy, so I was just making bigger buildings. Um, boom, 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 boom. Uh, oh, I guess I would have to take that out. Yeah, so basically, I was using the photo to try to get the perspective down, and I was basically tracing the vanishing point. I wasn't doing a one from one with the buildings, but now I guess like a manga like mangaka would just like actually like get this
Clip Studio Paint and use the function to just,
yeah, to just
just
like make it,
outline.
yeah, a whole outline. I will say though, like it probably wouldn't work on this because I'm this is uneducated guess. I think like monotoning this photo and then using it only works in black and white. It's obviously not. So for color, I would legit need to do what I was doing,
Can you
and
just convert it to black and white first?
I guess so. But I'm just saying I don't think it'll work in color.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So
I know
that's
what you're
why I
saying.
started, doing this, which is me tracing the buildings, and I started doing it. And I was like, yo, I don't even feel bad about this. Like, um, I didn't finish this picture because I don't know. I got tired of tracing the buildings, so it's just in limbo.
It's funny people use like AI and all these tools. It's like I guess technically you could make like a zillion comics, but will everyone have time to read a zillion comic books?
Good question.
Possibly. People got a lot more time on their hands. I don't know. They got to fix the economy first.
Yeah.
What does the chat say? It says, I knew it was the edge. That's what Brina said.
Oh, can't stand
Alpha
it.
Proto said a chapter a week is insane.
Facts.
Yeah, I read something. They said that the daily sleep schedule for mangaka or something, and they basically said they had like 3 days to come up with the story or something for the week. Like it was like, and then just draw it.
Bro.
They have assistants, so
So somebody needs to
they
come up with like how Americans do it. Like maybe need to watch like um what's that dude that he does manga here, white manga.
in Webtoon they have these guys. Yeah, maybe he draws. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll,
he
I'll check out his
draws.
process.
I don't know. It says Brina says honestly the workload for comics is staggering.
Very,
I
it's
s-
an insane endeavor.
oh yeah. Alpha Proto says that's why they get the big bucks. Too bad they have to give most of it to assistants to help them make deadlines.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's some manga I wonder about. Like one of my favorite mangas, Blame or Blom, as it's pronounced. Like, Nihei was an architect, or he studied architecture, and he likes stuff like Geiger artwork, which is, if you ever see the manga, you'll know what I'm talking about. So my question that I still haven't answered to myself, like, wait, did he draw the entire comic book? Because since he is very particular on what his backgrounds look like, I'm going to safely assume that he actually didn't have any assistants.
Sure.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll figure that out one day.
Um, let's say here. Brina says, keep in mind the extract lines features for Clip Studio Paint EX only. There you go.
Hmm.
Alpha Porter says they use Xerox photos to black and white in the old days. Tom McFarlane did that a few times in some Spider-Man comics.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that. They used to just have like a photo copy
you're right.
background and just
You're
stuff in that.
right.
Just have Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
doing his pose on top of that. And it's fine. It is fine. I think like if you want to use like what they call it, public domain, whatever, like from Pexels or the Morgue file or something, and you want to draw from that, that's fine.
Right.
Sometimes people take like little pictures from that and throw it in the background, and it's part of billboards and stuff. I think that's fine as long as it's like not copyrighted. It's okay. You just do things in a
You know what I want to try one day?
artful way, like a collage. I don't know, something, but like I know some people complain, no,
Man, look.
but I'm like, dude, shut up.
Man, look. I'm trying to get this story out. You know what I'm
I'm on
saying?
the
Like,
old school comic book rules. I'm not like in these new Twitter rules or whatever. I'm in like whatever manga does and American comics do. That's the rules.
people out here talking about some never. All right, B.
A lot of people on the internet, they don't do like pages. They just draw like character designs. They'll spend like a month drawing the same character, like
Right.
jean jacket with zippers and stuff. Alpha Proto says, I think US comics have a head start. Yeah, I think they do. They have like they make sure at least 3 issues are in the can before they like release. So they're already on issue 4 by the time the first one's out.
Right.
Things like that. I think Japan does that too, but even with that, they still have a crazy schedule.
Right.
Brina says, I think comics, in my opinion, I think volume comics should be a seasonal drop. Corey's doing this thing where the volume is finished, but the chapters drop online once a week until people get the physical copy. Where does he drop the chapters? On his Patreon or something?
On his website, I believe. That's how I got his the first digital copy of what was it, Monsters We Make? So I'm
Yeah.
guessing he's dropping them all there. I still haven't got volume 2. In fact, I was so ignorant. I didn't realize that volume 2 was out digitally. Uh Bree had to tell me that. I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Oh, my bad."
It's kind of interesting. It's like maybe there's like a way to release these comics in a creative way like that. Like because I know a lot of people just save it for the volume collected,
Mhm.
but maybe people could like indie people could release it in chapters first.
Right.
Like Red Volume 2 has gotten so big, like it could be chapters or it could be the whole drop. Like
There you go.
it's sort of is intriguing
Mhm.
concept. I don't know. I mean, people gotta like I don't know. Sort of like Japan, they have like a factory, bro. And these webtoon people, factory, bro. They just drop stories like, but they got a lot of assistants too. Like if you read the credits of a webtoon, they'll be
Mhm.
like, here's the artist, here's the writer, here's the artist assistant, and then the third assistant will be called like I don't know, Team Donut or something, and that could be like another 7 guys there. Like we don't know.
Yeah.
Um, Alpha Porter says, "Did you ever submit to Udon Comics?"
I did.
Well, they have a thing where you post a link, right?
Yeah.
And
I w-
then I guess they'll keep you on file or keep you in mind or
I
something.
it was Matt. Wait, Alfredo, it was you that told me about that, right? I can't remember. Somebody tagged me. I think it was Alfredo.
Yeah, next they were looking for comic artists. So you post a link and you just posted a link.
And so I
There's a
put
link to
like,
the art station.
oh right, thank you for that, by the way, Alpha. So what I did was I posted like a collage of like my art, like uh y'all seen it. It's like the one that I have at the end of every
Posted
video.
his he posted it also his Shamik Moore like dance moves.
Right. So so, so I could show off my dance skills just in case they need somebody to like
True.
dance on there, whatever. No, but um I did, and then I posted a link to my art station, which admittedly I have to update. So
Gotta what? You gotta update it.
yeah, I gotta update it. It's a little update, un poquito, a little bit. But
Well, if you haven't seen it, it's new to them.
I suppose it is. Like, I'm going to my art station right now. What I got on there? Art station.
PlayStation. Let me see the chat. Brina says he drops them on his Monsters We Make official site.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's free? Is it free?
Nah, I think you have to pay for that.
I have to go on the site.
Yeah.
Alpha Proto says, I would love to draw Capcom comics for Udon. They have been hired by Capcom for actual game art. I would love to see my art in a Street Fighter game. I'm too slow.
I wish I knew about that Street Fighter contest. I would have went ham. I don't know. I didn't know what's going on. And I love how like I just find out it's going on in controversy.
Brina says, Webtoon got mad assistance. This is true. They got crazy assistance. But it's necessary, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think in America, they try to like beat the system. They're like, how do I do it? Unlike by myself. And it's just like, well, if you do it by yourself, you're going to need some help in some way.
Right.
I think. But
here.
Sometimes people just do things by themselves. They just draw a comic and put it out. But
this is semi up to date, I guess.
That's good. It's the art station.
Yeah, I got some old stuff, some. I gotta put the rest of my Invincible stuff on here. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't have on here. They hit me with mature content for that. It's not even time nudity. Collective shout got me.
Shout.
So,
gotta be careful, bro.
Hmm?
Oh, that was dope.
Wait, which one?
I don't know. All of it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. But yeah, I sent him this link. I don't know if he looked at it, but whatever. But always try again. Always try again. Maybe I'll have that I'll finish that Ken picture and I'll have like Street Fighter in last Street Fighter thing I did. I guess it was a super fast in Bison. Said the art under Superman didn't get some. What was under Superman? Hold on. Oh yeah, somehow that was a commission too. That was one of my friends actually.
Or Shamik Moore. Shamik Moore fan art.
Nah, can you imagine doing like Shamik Moore fan art or something? So honestly, the workload puts me off making comic books often than not. I'll do another one eventually. I don't blame you. It's Bree talking about all this, but she did a whole Inktober. Comic like,
yeah, you
girl,
did
what you
it, so I guess you could do it
Ma'am,
again.
what are you? No,
I'm
like,
doing
yeah,
the
I get
method
it.
I did for Inktober. That's what she says.
Yeah.
I just like the recognition comic artists get for their runs.
Yeah,
it's true. It's like I think Joe Madureira, he said like he does video games, but he says like people will remember him from the comic work mostly.
it's true.
Even other video game people. they'll be like, "Yo, I remember you drew X-Men." It's like they still remember that, like more than he made a whole video game. But he's like,
Oops, sorry. You know what's funny? I just realized I forgot that Battle Chasers had a whole like RPG video game. How much? How much is that? Check it out. Battle. Is it even for Steam?
doing sequentials is like,
Oh, it
that's what
is.
people got to do in order to make a comic book. But also, comic books are going through a weird situation as well. The
Yeah.
biz and the attention game.
Yeah.
It's pretty cutthroat out there. People using YouTube to get their workout. Starting beefs with each other to
Yeah. I don't know.
get their workout.
The comic book Twitter, YouTube is very. That's why
Yeah,
it's
they're
hard
trying to
to.
like drive people to the edge of madness in order to promote the comic.
That's why it's hard to even like cover comic books on here. People are like, why you talking about games? Because art is in the games, bro. Like, the comic books. I mean, the art's in the comic books too. Is just like I don't know. You walk in there, it's like stepping on a bunch of tacks. Oh, people screaming at each other. I'm like, what is happening right now? I just wanted to read some fictional stories, but like, walking there is like super battles on like, meaningless stuff. By the way, it's just.
But this is cool, man. But you drawing out here. Look at that. You
I'm
drawing.
trying. I got a bunch of unfinished. I still got this storm I didn't finish from
That's what's up.
Tokon Storm. I guess it'll be stuff whenever I do a reaction to something, I'll have it available. Um, Speaking of which, I'm gonna get up out of here soon. I probably said that already, but I have some. Well, for Digital Art Riot, like I had a couple of videos planned. I guess whatever happens with this Capcom thing and potential AI, I might make a video on it, but I kind of want to wait and see like what becomes of it because I don't Capcom hasn't said anything about taking like the winner down or that particular winner down or anything like that. So I'll see what happens as that unfolds. Um I do want to make a funny little video. It started like this. I still want to do another live stream, but I do want to make a funny little video about how Concord taught me about character design because it kind of did. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a
And
good title too.
yeah. And I'll put that on Digital Art Riot. And I'm basically going to be going over how the critique of Concord by many professional artists like led me to realizations about character design that I didn't think about otherwise. Some things that I did subconsciously and some things that I'm now conscious of that I do anytime I'm like, creating the character. So uh that that is that's one video idea I have. Capcom AI. No, Brina, just to they had a contest and they suspect that one of the people that was one of the winners had AI art. It's on my Twitter. I'll share it with you either after the stream or probably when I wake up because I'm gonna be going right to bed. Uh, yeah. So that's one of the ideas I have for here. I'm still gonna try to put out our cut down review of Ironheart. I ain't gonna lie, I do not have a concise drawing for that. I have the Leela Roads, but I don't think it's like long enough to cover that video. And maybe if I do like I don't know, I'll figure something out for that one. Um, Other than that, I don't really feel like making a collective shout video to be honest. Like I'm done like on them. Think it was I think it was important to discuss because they're kind of affecting things, so, affecting creativity uh needlessly
Hmm.
while holding views that are ridiculous and hypocritical. Well, we already went over that. So I don't need to but I did cover it or we did cover it just now, so there's that. You guys can rewatch the live stream on that bad boy. Uh other than that, I don't know. That's there's movie reviews, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch Superman. Okay, I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure that would be a late review though.
It's
Like people already
possible.
covered that, right? But if y'all want to see my late review on Superman, I might do it. Fantastic Four. I don't know. I kind of stood 10 toes down on I wasn't going to see Fantastic Four, but it'd be funny if it's the better movie than Superman.
Oh yeah, so true. It's like I don't know. I guess it's like typical Marvel. I don't know. I get the vibe that it's less outrageous. I mean, you're getting James Gunn's Superman
Yeah.
from those commercials. Just like Superman is like broed out, like
It's just funny because both movies got scenes that I don't want to see. Like Superman fighting the most goofiest kaiju I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And then like Reed Richards fighting that ape. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't want to see these enemies be like, this is ridiculous. Get this up out of here. Said just thoughts don't need a full review. True. You know what? True, Alpha Proto. I guess it don't have to be a big production all the time, I could just pop in there with a 4-minute video. Like, hey, listen, I saw. Y'all definitely gonna get a review of Mortal Kombat 2, because apparently my girl dragging me to it. So the adventures of Cole Young and Johnny Cage will be reviewed whenever this thing comes out. And I guess I'll be watching Tron because I like the trailers. I don't know how the movie's gonna come out because I don't really trust Disney, but whatever.
I'm trying to stack up red material, red is Cyberpunk fairy tale material.
The animations and the I want to tell y'all this
and the side story. There's like, and have that be in like a big package, and then I could just work a promotion,
right?
Other art, things like that.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all better like some old school anime because that's what Dan's serving up. Okay, it's like from the thought process that brought you, I don't know, anime like Bow and I don't know, Ninja Scroll and I'm trying to think.
It's like I watched that and I start drawing it. Like, and I don't know what they do nowadays. I don't know. Like I look at some of the webtoon, I don't look at a lot of the webtoon.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean was just like, listen, he's like, this is like some whatever he just said right now. Like it's some 90s action crazy, heads exploding type stuff, fun.
Yeah, it's like that. Like like Dan and I are in a process where we're just trying to go full into our influences. Cause why not?
Right.
Like for me here in this project here that you guys been seeing, once I do my revamp for it, my inspiration is Blam. So I mean, this is colored, but it's going I'm aiming to make it like full bleak dark sci-fi. Like she's gonna be the happiest character in it, I assure you. But so I'm diving into that influence. Dan is diving into old school, those good old school anime from the 80s and 90s. Goku Midnight Eye. What else am I thinking about? Like trying to think. I'm so
very action oriented. It's sort of like
MD Geist. Like
MD Geist. MD Geist is good. People were dissing like MD Geist for years, and MD Geist is good.
People are dissing MD Geist?
I mean, it's yes. If people are like be like, oh, it's trash. Now, I mean, I can see why because like they like, but like I don't really care. I like MD Geist. Okay, I think it's fun.
MD Geist is fire.
Yeah, Red is not like MD Geist, okay?
No. I'm saying like
there may be like one part that's kind of like MD Geist, but like, like I can't. But I like MD Geist. You know what's funny? They have an interview with the man John O'Donnell. He used to run AD Vision. Is that what it's called? Screw. Is it Urban Vision? Urban Vision? Whatever company put out. No, Central Park Media.
Okay.
He used to be the part of Central Park Media that put out MD Geist. and that was his favorite anime. He was 10 toes down for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good interview. It's from the Anime Ego YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just an interview with all the old heads from the boomers that brought 90s anime to America. And there's an interview with John O'Donnell. It's pretty good, and they talk about MD Geist
Mm-hmm.
and other things. And they kind of leaned into the 90s action craziness of it all, which is my favorite.
Oh, yep.
So hope you guys will enjoy that. I mean, I want to see a page. I'll show you a non-crazy page. You want to see?
Yeah. I wrote it said blam black leaders achieving magnificence. Did you just make that one up, or is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Could be.
Oh man, I'm
Could
afraid
be
to look
what
it
they
up.
mean.
This is Blum. It's even though it's spelled blame. I don't know. It's
MD Geist is first thing that pops up. MD Geist is really the worst anime ever made.
ever
No, I've seen
made, bro. Come on.
No, I've seen a lot of anime. That's not the worst anime. But it is frustrating if
I got
watch
a
if you
hot
care
take
about
for
like
worst anime ever made.
good
I don't.
guys, bad at that strict level. Like it's exploitative, and maybe they don't like that. But I don't know.
See, I'm a ruffle feathers. What about Devilman Crybaby? Okay, I didn't like that one. This is kind of cheap to me.
What about Angel Cop? What about that?
Angel Cop, I like Angel Cop. So it's the first thing that pops up for me is Indie Guys really. Bree looked it up too.
You should watch it. What about Mad Bull 34? Would that get canceled nowadays? Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes, it would.
Yikes.
I can't even explain
Can't
to
do
y'all why Mad Bull
Can't do anything
34
nowadays.
will get canceled.
You would just would.
It just would. My man, he was a cop. He was doing whatever. He had.
Devilman Crybaby was rough. I didn't see it. Is it good though? Like people say it's
No.
crazy. It's not good. It's bad.
2 frames of animation. Look, man.
people keep saying that it's so horrible, and I'm like,
bro.
is it bad though? Like, it's bad.
If you were to compare to the Devilman OVA, the one where he the Devilman OVA where he threw the train like through the building that had like look mad fire, like you compare that to Crybaby, like no, absolutely not.
Alpha Porter says more red, please. I would say this. I'm working it to the bone right now. The edge of madness. To the edge of but you will have something that came from a real human being.
Right.
He will be a damaged human being by the end of it, but it would be a human being. So there'll be like multiple projects. One will be shorter than the volumes. I'm still working out the schedule. I got to talk to Sean behind the scenes on that. I can't give like a definitive thing right now on how many projects there will be, but it's a lot. Let's put it that way. But it's fun, and it's like, if you like action, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be very interesting. Like I'm really underplaying it right now because I don't like to oversell things, but I mean, I don't know, it's probably got the most action in some independent comic book in a long time. I don't know. I really turned on the lizard brain with the intellectual brain riding shotgun on this, and I think it makes a very interesting vibe when you see it.
If y'all have played DMC before, okay, like
DMC, you gotta compare it to DMC.
No, I'm talking about in action style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm comparing to action style, not story. Actually, I don't mean even this DMC story. Actually, but
I mean, it looks like I drank a lot of Red Bull and started like drawing a comic. Whatever.
But I would definitely compare it.
But controlled in a way. Yes. It's not chaotic. It's not like some.
No, it's very understandable. Like, but I think the most fair comparison is like old school anime, because we love old school anime.
Okay.
That is the most fair comparison of Red Volume 2. The man animation is acquired taste. Not sure if I've acquired that taste too. I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. I sorry. And I'll give. Listen, I understand. Like I'm not trying to be one of them snobs. I saw a snob today. They were trying to go after. I forgot what it's called. Honkai Real Star or something. It's like some game, and they made like an animation short or something.
Right.
And then they're just like, oh, it's just all flashy lights. Because some guy tried to say, oh, this animation is fire. And it's like, it's all flashy lights. And I'm like, all right, bro. Like, they
I
had
don't know.
they,
Flashy lights are cool, bro. I don't know.
they
I
had
like
comparison
flashy
like
light. I
if you
like what I
really
like.
want super fast modern, they said, and they gave the Vegeta versus Broly fight in the new Broly movie. I'm like, I can see what you're saying, but like
Right.
the Honkai Star Rail looked fire too.
Yeah, it's like I like it. Dope is dope. I'm not part of this, I don't know, animation nerd part of the internet where it's like, show me all your frames, bro. Show me all. And it's like, I don't know if it looks cool. It looks cool. Like,
And
it's weird.
also, Honkai Star Rail was like it was like 3 minute animation for a game. Like, what you want?
Yeah.
Like, what are we? I don't know if you ever seen the
Okay.
clip, but damn, but
I think I did. If we're talking about the same one,
yeah, the
maybe
dude
I'm
like he's missing an
something
arm,
else.
and then he goes berserk and starts like, I was just like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
It's pretty legit. It's tough with like showing the pages. Like I want to show pages, but it's like everything's like a surprise move and like a
yeah,
kill shot and a spoiler, and it's just like actually the first few pages of the side story, I guess.
okay.
Sent it to Sean. I think I showed it before, but it's like been so long that I show it again.
Hang on.
Can't explain the context of it.
The animation snobs are the worst. Everything gotta be smooth. It was.
Yeah, it's
I'll
like,
show you before. The last thing I'll do is I'll show you the scene that dudes was like, no, yo, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay.
and it's like
I
criteria of like who made this, bro? Like who came up with this?
I don't know. They
Like
have
the
the same.
standards.
They have the same complaints about like Demon Slayer. It's like, oh, it's too much, and I'm like, I get it, I get it, I get it, but like, I don't know. I can't
Yeah,
hate. I can't legitimately come and say, yo, I hate the Demon Slayer fights.
yeah.
What?
I'm
What?
trying to enjoy art and make art like from an innocent place, okay, and not without like these weird, cynical hot takes of like animation and like it's even like things like, well, I'm an American and American is art is better than Japan and it's like by default, and I'm like I can't even get any of that.
Right. All right. So this is some of Dad's pages over here. This is Red chilling in bed,
Right,
and then she had to run into action.
right. I think these are out of order, but it's fine.
This is what Dan's working on, man. You know what I'm saying? Cargo ship here.
She's on a cargo
Uh,
ship on a separate mission, a secret mission.
I just noticed the water effect here is actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know how. I can't remember. It's sort of like I just one of the brushes and dump blue in and looked at some reference of some water and tried to say, okay, now I got to make this into that somehow, and
There
you just keep stroking and the stupid iPad until this comes out, and then that's what came
you
out.
go. And now it's just dawned on me that I don't think I've ever drawn a large body of water. Have I?
Yeah, me either. That's probably the first launch body of water I drew. But like, hey, that's the thing when you write too. It's like, okay, it's a ship and it's got to be a body of water, and it's like, oh yeah, now I have to draw the body of water. I got to draw the car, the flying car. I got to draw whatever, the sword or whatever.
Right. There you go. That's just for the people's background drawn in real time. That's what it is.
Yes.
There you go. There's some pages from. Said it's
Yeah.
PG-13. She's wearing a top and some panties.
What was that? Yeah, that's PG-13. Well, I mean, that show on YouTube. It's not really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Red for sure is PG-13.
But yeah, there you go. Hold on, let me
Is that a
see.
good thing or is it a bad thing? I don't know what that means.
I mean, that's what we can show that is PG-13
but it's fine. It's like
because them fight scenes, boy.
you know, it's cool. It goes hard. It's a good comic book. Trust me.
Hold on, I'm just gonna wait. Where?
I just don't want to like spoil it. You know, it's tough,
Right.
but Alpha Proto, I hope you like it. Showed it just for the peoples out there.
Where is this thing? I'm trying to find this Honkai stuff. Oh wait, I could just go in there. I could just go here. Give me a second.
Alpha Proto says it's just that Reddit really showing the goods in those sample pages.
Oh, I forgot about the Aztec Batman. We didn't watch that. Maybe we should save that for next time.
Yeah, we'll save it for next time.
Okay. Star Real Anime. Now I gotta find which one was which. Oh wait, animated shorts. Was this the one? It's like super loud. Yeah, this is what they said was mid or something. Small game, by the way. Like I don't like know how much they wanted. What they wanted. Speed it up.
And they said this was bad. Is that what you're saying?
It was like two or three people talking about like, oh, this is like.
Is that like when they say like Sydney Sweeney is mid or something? Like, are they just trying to get clicks?
No, I think they legitimately mean it because they was like, oh, it's all lights or something like, and like something like, well, the person that used the example that like the fight from like Dragon Ball Broly was better because it was like more, had more clarity or something. They had legitimate like point or something.
Right, because I guess sometimes it could get crazy, but it's just a short though.
Yeah, it's a short for a game. I don't even know what kind of game Honkai Star Rail is, to be honest. It's just every time I see it, it comes off as animation snobbery to me. I'm just like, what are we talking about? I just be like, okay, what?
It says I can't stand Twitter, bro.
I like.
I can't stand it either, but I must return.
Is it a gacha game? Must be a gacha game.
Everyone has an opinion. That's why. Like a lot of Americans have an opinion on art, but then like they can't like I don't know monetize it or something like their opinion. Just get mad at other artists. It's like really annoying.
Skip that. I just want to find out what kind of game this is. Oh, yeah, I guess it's
like if you know everything, then how come you ain't making $1 million? Like, you know what I'm saying? Alpha Proto says, I went to school for film and animation, so I'm a bit of a snob.
Fair enough.
It's true.
I mean, but you went to school.
A lot of things too is that a lot of people, I guess, who draw anime, maybe they're not, or like manga, they're not as familiar with the American information. And a lot of people who are into like, you know, who know American information feel like the anime heads are pretty dumb. Like, I don't know, I get that vibe, like
right.
Sometimes. Oh, like they don't know who Frizz Feeling is, they don't know who, and maybe they should, like, but I don't know. I think we should all keep civil and try to learn.
Right. I'm gonna jump off here, but this is how he looks.
It's Batman, Clash of Empires, Jay Hernandez. You mean the Magnum PI?
No. Aztec Batman.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Aztec Batman.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it. So, right. So now he was Jay Hernandez was Magnum PI. Now he Batman.
Oh.
Aztec Batman. Sorry.
I may be critical of some anime, but at least they draw every frame by hand, not like American animation.
Dang, Skippy.
And that's what Dan and I are talking about, because it's just like, yo, like we talk, like they drew this, bro. Like I don't, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, look, oh my goodness, like America, they'll come up with the design, they'll come up with the storyboard and the pitch, but then all the animation is going to be drawn in another country,
Yeah.
hand by hand. If you want in that country, they write and produce and draw all their own animation. In America, I don't know what's the deal is.
Now I know I
It
got
used to be a proper country, okay?
Yes.
It's gonna be a pro America rant. You know.
I know I got on the case of like Devilman Crybaby, but I think like Devilman Crybaby hit the threshold for me, like it was too rough. Storyline was alright, I guess. I'm trying to remember.
People got me so shook. I wouldn't even like put it on Netflix to see what it looked like. They're saying it's the worst thing I ever seen in my life.
It's not the worst thing. It's really not the worst thing. It's just like, I don't know. But I don't have. I tell you what, I don't got the energy to go online and like diss it. Personally. Anyway, now that I see this design, I no longer care about watching this trailer. So, with that being said,
Alpha Proto says I may be critical. Oh, I read that. Yeah. All right, gang. It's been real.
Yeah, thank you for showing up. Sorry about last week. The boy was sick. I may or may not watch these movies.
Probably won't.
Probably won't.
But he may will. Maybe
I don't got the urge.
Creative juice for it.
I don't got the urge to be like, all right, man, let's go. Like, I'm not excited. It's just.
Maybe we just want to see our artwork. Do you guys want to see our comic books? Maybe we just draw comic books or something like that. Yeah, stream or something. Just like show our own work.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do on
create a new comic or something.
Right.
What was that?
I might stream on digital art right tomorrow if I'm home. I'm not sure. I'm not making that a promise still. But you guys will get a notification if not. And then I definitely won't be around for the weekend. Saturday's my girl's birthday.
So in order to see that stream and subscribe to the channel, you gotta check the link in the description.
Yes.
As well as our other links.
Right. So
check out, comic books.
Comic book, the Discord, and a digital art right. I have to put in the links. I don't think I have it listed in the links, but it is in the bio. So with that being said, y'all, let me get up out of here so I can get like some kind of good night's rest. If I don't see y'all tomorrow on stream, I will definitely see you next week. We'll try to make some videos and stuff, and I'll try to get working on that how Concord helped me with what was it with concepts with character design. Excuse me. That's gonna be a funny title. Anyway, yo, it's been real. We'll see you next time. Everyone have a good one. Peace out.